was half expecting you to know, but
Come on, at least some fucking respect for me. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I've never seen that character, so I have no idea. I mean, it's not Naruto, so I mean, it's
They
probably...
all look exactly
my
the
anime,
same, but alright.
my anime extent is probably like Naruto, and then like I actually watched a few others, but most of the stuff that I watched is like those like 12 episode animes that have like just a handful of characters. Whenever something goes like to over the 12 or 24 episode mark, I get uninterested and I stop watching it.
That's how I feel about life.
Too many characters.
That's fair.
What's up, Valentine? How you doing?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I woke up earlier than I thought, and then I realized there was no milk for my coffee.
That's
so
the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I knew I was supposed to go get some yesterday, and I forgot. And this morning, I was like, "Fuck you, man! You had time."
Fuck past you?
Yeah, fuck past me. Fuck lazy me. Really.
Guy's a dick.
Indeed.
Hey, we're gonna have 5 people again.
Woo!
Huzzah.
It's been a little while.
It has.
And you
Wait, who's Hubo? Did Squawk die?
Who the fuck is the turtle? So, I hope you're ready for Doomsayer Turtle, because Squawk has been having some conflicts with the party while Karandir was doing his little boat trip, and Squawk's ideals and goals didn't align with the party very well anymore. And seeing there was a big plot change in the last session, but sadly Squawk was not there in person.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like his goals were way too differentiated from the party for me to force him staying in the party any longer. When for a couple weeks now he had been feeling already like kind of under threat most of the time.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, the John Cena thing, that's pretty good.
Yep.
So yeah, Squawk probably tried and sneak out after the whole chaos encounter, probably unseen, seeing his life has been sort of threatened by the members of the group, although I believe mostly unintentionally.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's my character. What's my character?
That's fine.
So yeah,
Oh, Jesus fuck. Sorry, I just clicked.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what was happening, and then I clicked. That's not annoying at all. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Yes. That's totally fine. I'm cool with that.
So now I got a character that's slightly more fitting of the party, since we were unable to rescue. He's chaotic neutral, but he's very doomsayer-ish. And I was in between chaotic neutral and chaotic evil, to be honest. But he didn't strike me quite as evil, so I decided to go for the neutral. But
cool.
But he's on the verge there. Yeah, Beetle Bears are my favorite.
So many memes, so many things.
Yep. That's why I have younger employees that I ask to tag me in good memes so that I can keep up. And that's not a joke. That's a real thing.
Oh, I just don't care if I keep up.
I don't really care, but I enjoy it.
I naturally
and they enjoy tagging me in good memes. So.
Oh yeah. I naturally keep up because of Discord usually, because like I'm too lazy to actually keep up. But every time I open Discord, I basically have the best memes already like laid down on Discord, so I don't have to do much work.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
I don't know things about stuff.
Jesus Christ, man. You killed Yumba. It's too late for the
Oh
lovely
yeah,
boy.
that one is great.
We're all gonna be lawful good religious types.
We're all gonna fucking
We're gonna
die.
need one
And then we'll be like,
philosopher
how do I keep
to
this
rescue
up?
this party.
As long as they're one original character, we can keep just shuffling the alignment, and Nathan has to scramble the campaign to fit every single time. Oh no, now we're the good guys. Oh wait, we're the bad guys?
I mean,
Bad
good and
all
bad is all
relative.
about perspective, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Sounds very chaotic neutral to me.
In our eyes, we're the good guys.
Sure. Whatever
Yeah.
floats your boat.
My
That's
eyes,
what
everyone's
makes a good
fucking
bad
dead.
guy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys exist. Where did we leave off exactly?
We were going off to the Colossus.
Yep.
Were we?
Well, off to the deal with the mech people, which I'm assuming is a Colossus. I wanna go to
In
the
the
Colossus.
direction of the Colossus.
Yeah, in the general direction, but I think like we were heading somewhere that Lucian wanted to go so that he could get his sweet mechanical body, so that we could eventually tackle the Colossus, right? Or is that Karen Day being too careful?
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay. So, we're just gonna make it easy, I guess. Yeah, that sounds good. So as you are leaving this small fishing village with... Oh, right, you guys aren't enslaving the fishermen, right? I forgot.
Nope.
Let them go. They have no use.
Okay.
It'll be too much work to keep up.
So as you guys go to leave, there is... I don't know, how big are turtles?
I believe they're like just average human sized. I actually didn't check that much into it. I should have probably checked.
They're massive.
Just like 8 feet tall, like a Goliath and shit.
Are they?
Yet somehow still medium, like a 3-foot dwarf.
The one thing that I hate about the turtle race so far is that like everything is so much harder to find because I mean I have the stats on the GitHub, but I don't have all the lore and the other specs of the turtle yet.
Yeah.
And the GitHub only has like the actual like
Stats.
mechanical parts of it. Yeah.
They've been pretty good at not letting it get pirated too easy.
Damn they.
Not that we would pirate. Let's calm down.
What?
Huh?
What?
I'm confused.
Of course
This
not.
is a pirate's campaign.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's make believe. It doesn't count.
At any rate,
Or does
there is a man-sized or larger or smaller turtle person standing in the road.
Is he wearing anything? Does he have a weapon?
Yeah, you can describe yourself if you like, Gustavo.
All right. So you guys see a big turtle being. Let me see if I can get the full body image. I'm walking around with a quarterstaff in hand. Here's the full body image. Let's see if that works. Does that work? That works.
You did.
Now, how common are turtles?
This is the first one you've ever seen.
All right. Was it even something I would have heard about?
Yeah, that's my question.
Give me a history check.
Well, it's not going to go well.
You mind if I do one too?
Absolutely.
So for the people that may or may not be watching this this later, brief description is just you can see the avatar, I guess. The turtle is mostly naked, apart from the shell. There's a little bit of cloth and necklaces and very simplistic things hanging from him, mostly like handcrafted looking stuff. And Yeah, it's just a big turtle-looking person with a big shell on his back, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style.
Okay, so Creodin, you are completely unaware of what the hell that is. I mean, you're savvy enough, obviously, to know it looks like a turtle, but you've never heard or seen of. Karen Deer, you don't know their history as it relates to Entol, but they are an ancient species, and that's about all you know.
All right.
I don't want to do history or anything, but do I recognize it as prey or as a scaled one?
It's up to you. He looks intelligent. It looks sentient. Not that that makes a difference in that assessment, but you get no feeling towards it one way or the other.
All right.
It's just standing in the middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We walk past it. New character.
Yep.
Nailed it.
No.
All right, kill him.
Yep.
I mean,
snipe
Take
him,
gold
or-
patch.
I actually have retired a character after one session, so
Oh man, that must hurt.
yeah, it kind of sucked, but it was like, all right, at least it's early in the situation.
Yeah.
Right. I guess I'm gonna whisper to Lucian, because he's native. Well, he's not native. He knows more. Have you seen one of those before? I know what they are, but I didn't think there were any on Entol.
What? Then Lucian can just look around. Oh.
The turtle, Lucian.
This a living creature, non-robot.
For someone who's enhanced his body, you're surprisingly unaware of your surroundings.
I only pay attention to the things that matter. Which was their robotics.
It's subjective, but sure.
Can I try and roll a history to see if I know anything about them?
What's that?
Can I try and roll a history to see if I know anything about...
Absolutely.
Colossus?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nope.
No.
Now,
He's not a robot.
Do I see them as well, or
Yeah.
have I not seen them yet? Okay.
No, we're
I see them.
invisible.
Alright. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I
I think
have them in the middle of the road, but I mean,
Uh,
turtle vision, and I'm kind of old.
Squawk can tell you as he flies by you to get away. That stealth is not their strong suit.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think that is a good assessment. So if Ubo sees the group, he's slowly gonna make his way towards the group, turtle pace. Kind of like using his staff as a bit of a cane. Slowly get closer to the group, and he's gonna go. Oh, you have finally arrived. I had been waiting for you.
Have you now? Greetings.
Listen, I don't know if it's theirs to have, but I'm not really into the whole total prostitutes things.
Greetings,
I think you
master.
You have mistaken me for someone else. I am no prostitute. I have seen you before, and I had been awaiting for your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ubo.
Is he related to any of you? And Lucian will just turn to Nugri and Creodin.
It's a turtle. No relation.
I mean, is he related to dragons? I had to try.
I mean, not as like you're probably as much related to him as Creodin is to you. So, if you go back,
the Clanless.
sure, but like you were born somewhere down the line.
I was talking to Ubo.
Sure. Sorry.
Karandir corrects you
Yes,
anyway.
yes.
Yeah, he's just lecturing.
I don't care about you. I was talking to the turtle.
That's fair.
Yes. I am not fully aware of your names, although I have seen you before in my dreams. I have been told about you. I have seen you in the future, and in the present, and in the past. Glimpses of what has happened and what will.
A dreamer of time, then. It's an honor to meet you.
Of sorts, although not by choice. They
It
simply
really is.
come as they wish. I believe you have a great part in the destiny of this place. And my
hear that a
goals.
lot, actually.
We do.
That may be because it is true. I can tell you, although my visions may at times change, they often are true. And I am sure you may undo a great harm that has been done to this land.
What does he look like to me with my dead vision?
Turtle soup.
Oh God.
Frail and withered.
We know how that ended last
Like
time.
like of old age.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna
Yeah, boy.
As best you can tell, yeah.
Huh.
You're not overly familiar with the goings-on of the natural body.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
You say you were waiting for us. Have you come to deliver a message?
Of sorts. I seek to join you, in a sense. I have, like you, partaken in a relationship with chaos. Or however you have been introduced to it.
Is that common? We were under the impression that was something rare.
Right? I'm like, damn, I thought we were special. Guess we're not.
That was kind of a one-time thing.
Are. It is a great destiny that awaits you. And as I said, there have been a great deal of things that have plagued what shouldn't have been touched in the lands that we currently reside. I seek to undo some of the harm that has been done. And since I have seen that your goals will lead you to that, whether you mean it or not, I seek to assist you, at least momentarily.
Oh God, he's an optimist.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't
not a
do well with
problem.
this kind of person.
I'm glad. I think we need some more upbeat personality around.
All right, listen. What's your name again?
The name is Ubo.
Right, cool.
Pleased to meet you. And he kind of motions to you, waiting for you to introduce yourself.
Lucian, yeah. Just as a warning, right now you look like you're about to die of old age, and we don't have a good track record with those.
With dying of old age, how does that work? How's that a problem?
Most of the time we have someone that dies of old age in our group, they usually die about
30
2 days
minutes
afterwards.
after?
2 days afterwards, maybe, most.
Oh. Well,
Well-
I'm glad I'm an elf.
Yeah,
Well,
no worries,
turtles
you're-
live a long time, Lucian, so I think he's maybe 3 days.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, the rest of you are fine. I mean, you're gonna die from fire, you're herpes, and Nuger's fine, so. We're cool. I don't know about him, though.
Fire is not death to me, you know that. We talked about this.
You say that, but.
I mean,
So, are you a fellow seer?
Sure, let's
Did
call
you
it that,
have
yeah.
Visions?
I see that, people, yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps your source may be different than that of mine. I see visions of mostly doom and destruction, not of anyone in particular.
I'm mostly just dabbling the whole personal death thing. Got my thing.
I see. Well, sadly, my kind does not live as long as I would wish. We're not like elves, like or dear friend has mentioned, but I am indeed coming close to the end of my lifetime. However, I intend to make the most of it.
Oh, okay, so if you die of old age in like 2 or 2 days, no biggie?
I would hope that it doesn't come that soon, as I still have at least, I hope, a decade to go.
Not
But,
without track record.
well, hopefully I'll be able to break that.
Tell us, creature, what is your use?
Well, you are hunger, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, that is how you've described yourself in the past. Although I'm unsure if that holds true. I may not be I may not be as combat ready as the most of you, and I may not have technology at my side. But as I have said, I have seen a great lot of what has happened and what will happen. I am not of great power, perhaps, but insight may be something that could come in use to you.
You
I
might not have
believe-
been born in power, but you can still gain it. You're not tied down by your blood and your birth.
Wow, Carnier, that is the best thing you have ever said.
Fielded has a bone at the moment. I may be able to attain it, but it is not what I search for.
We
What I
find
search
speech
for.
long and confusing. Short words. Scaled kind has no understanding.
I thought for once you would be happy. He's not talking too fast.
No, but he's using words for which my kind has never heard.
It's never too late to learn new words.
Let
I did not-
Oklahoma here uses small words. Why cannot he?
I do not
don't-
seek to confuse you. I apologize. My goals at the moment are simply to help our world heal from what has harmed it. If you will, there are certain things unnatural and people that have tapped into things they shouldn't have dabbled with. Although I am sure you may have come across things that should have not been in the past. I do not know if you're aware of the state of the weave. It is in great pain, and if something is not done, it may spell great doom for not just those who have harmed it, but all of us. Global warming. Right?
You do not seem like a scaleless soft skin. What are you?
I am of a kind perhaps long forgotten. We have been driven away by the very civilization that lives in the islands of Ento. Although there may be more of us that live across the continent, those that live in the islands have been forced mostly into a life of seclusion.
Oh, you
I
too?
have. Yes, yes. It turns out that not all civilized races are very receptive towards those who are different to them.
You know what, Ubu? I like you.
Yumba.
Ubo. I said Ubo.
That's what I heard
Yumbo?
too.
Shit.
Finally, Yumba has been accepted in Lucian's heart.
He recognized, yes.
Made it. In any case, Yubo, I think I speak for the rest of us in saying that you are most welcome to travel with us, at least for the time being, as long as our goals align.
And
Or
we're gonna
is
go
there
pick up some
any other-
robots.
We are on our way to vanquish an army of giant cyber robots. I assume that will fit in your plans.
I assure you, I will be of no hindrance. If my visions hold true, your very path leads to my goals.
That is great to hear.
Just keep the bodies. Don't get rid of them afterwards. I have uses.
Ubo, did you make a deal with Chaos too?
Yes. It
Damn.
is sad for me to say so, but the gods have neglected what they should have protected in the first place. They have been blinded for years due to worship. What humans and others have brought upon the land is not something that has made it prosper. And the gods have ignored it due to selfishness.
Ubo,
Yes.
you're preaching to the choir right now.
So what you're saying is you can't carry this either. I'm going to hold up the lich.
I may try, but I believe I will not be able to. But to answer your question, yes, the deal with Chaos has been something that has come into my interests, just as it has come to yours.
So what can you do?
I
This is
am
the question that we would like to know most.
of sorts in touch with the weave and the natural parts of the world. You may see it as magic. At
Awesome,
times
Laura.
I
Come on.
of sorts I borrow power from the weave just as it grants me. And in exchange, I help it heal from the wounds that have been inflicted upon it with the very powers it grants me.
Yeah, I was really hoping you'd just give me like a display of your powers so I don't have to listen to any more talking.
Yes, we have two shaman of our own. If your power is greater than theirs, then you have no reason to fear me.
All right. Let me see. What is he gonna do? I guess he's going to use. Let's just do something simple. He's gonna use some fireflies. He's gonna create some fireflies on thin air. I'm gonna create some light.
Oh.
As you may see, I do not wish to stress the weave with an unnecessary display. Yes, Ubo cast ambience. But
Want me to put some music on?
yes, please.
I mean, I
Some
can
music.
definitely see the use for that spell, but it's not here.
So is that druidic magic, I assume? Or
Give me
Are you
Arcana.
asking out of character? Okay.
yeah, no, I'm actually trying to. Is he actually casting spells in a arcanic way, or is he?
Yeah,
channeling
you
the
recognize the incantations. It's definitely not druidic.
All right. I'm not gonna say anything. Keep that information. He lies.
Is that magic, or did you attract some insects to you?
Isn't that basically magic?
Is magic. I may also attract insects of sorts, however, of an arcane nature. They're insects that are from the weave itself. Pockets of arcane energy that lie within the earth itself.
You got anything to blow up robots? It's kind of our main concern right now.
Yes, I do indeed have things that may be able to blow up robots.
Cool, let's go then.
You're in.
Also, you not seem to have a fine shield. Can you attract more creatures like you?
I'm afraid most of my kind does not wish to risk themselves, as we are not very welcome by most of the people that reside in the islands. At least those who know of the past.
We meant the kind that do not speak. The smaller ones.
Do you mean simple animals, perhaps? Turtles? Is that what you were attempting to imply?
Yes, we believe the common word is turtle.
I don't think I can bring turtles to you. I don't see how that would be of any help.
Don't mind him, he's hunting.
Well, turtle tastes pretty good, so.
And turtles have a shield on them. I have been taking many injuries as of late and require more protection for my vessels.
Okay.
I am unsure if I have anything to help you with that, but perhaps we will find something else. I don't think turtles will be the answer.
Great, well, let's be off. You can come along, Ubo, I don't really care.
That's the spirit of friendship.
That is all that Ubo's looking for. I mean,
Do whatever
he
you
already
want, fucker.
sees
I
you
don't
guys
care.
are gonna fuck shit up. He just wants to be there to help you achieve it. Well, don't let me drag you down. I'll be right behind you.
Alright. Then let us be on our way.
Yeah, I'll just start walking in the direction we're going.
How do you guys not have a faster mode of transportation than walking yet?
No, we lose.
No,
We used to have
I
horses.
wanted to tame wyverns, but other people thought it was a bad idea.
What? I was not there. I would have backed that shit.
Yeah, Squawk was not looking forward to that.
We can always go back to that island.
We need
Oh,
the
and I'm
wyverns.
carrying the lich in both my hands.
Are you cradling him like a baby?
Yeah.
Little baby lich.
Yep.
Singing with the little song.
And
And so I find a proper place to put him.
well, while we're traveling, inspired by Ubo's presence, I'd like to see if I can hunt a turtle.
Okay.
You're gonna eat a turtle.
Rude.
Give me a survival.
That's so fucking rude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
eating a
There's you can see turtles are actually there's I don't know what the fuck a flock of turtles is called, but I'm gonna Google that. But they are migrating actually currently from the sea to the land.
All right. Can I use my cunning artisan feature to kill one, turn its shell into a shield, and then stick 2 javelins on it to make like a lizard folk type shield?
Oh shit.
Absolutely, you can do that.
Yeah.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah. Lizard folk have turtle shell spike shields. I was learning. I was like, that makes sense. Why don't I have one? And then I'd also like to use the same feature while we're traveling if there's enough time. I have some parts of one of those giant snakes of the Yuan Ti. Just hang some of its like bones off me as a trophy if I can.
A group of turtles is called a bale, a nest, a tern, or a dole. So you see a dole of turtles. There you go. Nailed it. That's dumb. I don't like
Turtle.
that. You know, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, fuck that cap. Okay. So, are you guys going like a direct path towards the Colossus area, or are you like skirting the shore? Like, what's the dealio?
Are we planning on infiltrating and going inside their territory without attracting attention, or are we power grinding our way in?
It's our group. What the hell do you think?
Nailed it.
I just want the plan to be clear for everyone, so that there's no like, oh no, I thought we were sneaking in while explosions are going around. I'm fine with destroying everything in our path. They deserve to die and be destroyed, but just,
Making sure.
Yeah, I mean, I figured we just walk there.
I'd fuck him real good.
I mean, if we see any towns full of helpless women, we can stop. But until then, I say we just go straight there.
I am fine with that. Would you mind if I went a little ahead to scout, so that we avoid the bad surprises like the giant monkeys this time?
Well, I don't think the giant monkeys were a surprise.
Well, not a bad surprise, but it was a surprise. Next time it might be the bigger monkey with more dangerous guns.
I mean, sure, go for it.
Safety. Just for safety. You don't know what that means, do you?
Nope. Safety, what's that?
None of you care about safety, damn it. Oh well.
I don't think birth control exists in this universe. I don't know.
Fair. So Karen would just like to pace a little further ahead and stealthily scout, I guess, as to
Did we
assess.
decide what path we're taking?
We're going straight in.
Okay.
We're powering our way through.
Okay. So, yeah, Karen, you scout ahead a little bit. You guys are mostly walking through farmland. The buildings themselves seem to be primarily abandoned the closer you get to the Colossus area, staging area. But you walk through sheaves of wheat and corn and things like that.
I'm looking for path to avoid like unnecessary fights or attention if we can.
It doesn't seem like the fighting has made it this far out.
Okay.
It seems relatively contained, but you guys also know that it is pretty early after landing. Given what they've already accomplished, it's quite astounding. So you guys walk through the countryside for hours and hours. When you can hear the sounds of combat.
Okay.
Faint, but numerous.
Gunfights or swords fight?
The sound of medieval D&D combat. So there's explosions, there's armor clinking, magic being thrown about, etc., etc.
Dragon screech. All right. I'll motion to everybody to ready the weapons as we're going into a fight. Wait, do I have message prepared?
That'd be a useful spell.
I do have message. So 120 feet, I'm going to message whoever is in front. So I'm going to message whoever's the closer to me, and I'll be like, there are combats ahead. I'm going to try and get a vantage point. Ready your weapons as you advance. And I'm going to try and look for the source of the fights, and if there's like cover or something that I can look through while staying hidden.
Who did you message?
Whoever's in front, so I guess you would be the one walking first.
What is up ahead again?
There is sounds of combat, but I don't see it. I'm going to get a vantage point so I can see better. Advance carefully and ready your weapons. We're going in hot.
I'll turn to the others and be like, Candir's good in good position. And maybe you should do the same, Lucian.
Where did they say the comment was?
He said you didn't see it, he just heard it.
Alright, well, you guys go forward, I'll just circle around the side. I guess opposite direction you went. Where'd he go?
I went around.
Okay. So, Lucian is going to go off to the side. That's fair. Everybody else is moving forward. Carandir, you're in the front of the pack. As you kind of come to the horizon, you start to see smoke billowing from a lot of different places. The sounds of combat get louder, and you can see that there is a full-on war with... the Colossus does not seem to be involved. You can tell that its movement is disjointed at the moment. Like maybe it's not fully operational. But you do see some sort of what is essentially rudimentary helicopters flying around. You see all different type of mechanical person fighting against what appears to be the army of Oswan. You do not see the any actual flags, standards of the Entol army itself, but you do see the Oswan people.
All right. Then I guess I'm going to message Lucian if he's not too far. Like, the Colossus doesn't seem to be operational. We should disable it before we actually summon it properly.
Should be doable, assuming we can get there fast enough.
So, Lucian, you are going off to one direction. You kind of come over and crest a hill. And give me a... you see the same thing, but you have a slightly better vantage point because you're up higher. So give me a perception check with advantage.
with an advantage.
Well, that's you.
Yep.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing at the moment, I guess? Because you probably have about an hour of walking unless you double time it till you actually can get to the fray.
Okay. I guess while staying in communication with Lucian with message, if we can stay in 120 feet, I'll try to like funnel the rest of the team into a direction that will lead them straight to the Colossus, like avoiding most of the fights, but getting straight into the heart of the beast. If we can get some kind of vision or vantage point from Lucian to travel the land properly.
Okay, so you're gonna walk over towards Lucian?
No, I'm messaging him.
Okay,
I guess,
okay, gotcha.
To say so that he can keep his vantage point without, and us can navigate through the area faster and more efficiently. Just give me a sec. Alright, sorry, here. Yeah, I guess. If only we had wyverns.
Right?
Mhm,
We can
mhm.
fly.
We're not going back for the goddamn wyverns.
Yes, we are.
The party might have been okay with it if it was like now and not then.
Yeah.
I think
If
the
I'd been-
party has switched enough. They would be willing to risk that.
Nugri was all for trying the wyverns.
No group of evildoers is complete without at least one dragon rider, right?
Exactly.
We go to Cholt, maybe we can steal some dinosaurs too.
Oh man,
Okay.
turtle riding a dinosaur. I want it. I want it.
It'll help you move faster, hopefully.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys are approaching. You're not double timing it, so any preparations you want to make, you are more than welcome to. As you guys do get closer, you can clearly see that Baron Alistair himself is in the fray. And he seems to be wielding magic.
Baron Alistair, that's your enemy, right?
The really charming one that was nice to us. And
Oh,
The
right.
leader. Yeah.
Yep. I'm thinking of Omer Darlington.
Hey, he's
Alright.
your friend.
Yeah.
He seems to be... Karen Deer can instantly identify it, as can Ubo. He seems to be a summoner. Like, he's bringing lots of new creatures in and out of existence during the fight.
All right.
And both of you give me an Arcana check. Okay.
Yay.
Karen Deer, neither of you can tell how powerful, but both of you can tell that he's wielding some pretty hefty magic.
And he's not slowing down.
Yeah, like much more powerful than he let on.
All right. Well, neither of us met him before, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm sure word got around during
Yeah.
his first, your first encounter with him. He basically had calm emotion on
That's true.
Instacast. But yeah, like he's summoning dire apes into and out of existence, and giant bears.
Not an enemy we were looking for.
I mean that's up to you, but he's stronger
No.
than you thought. Let's put it that way.
Fair enough.
Can we kind of tell like which side has the upper hand currently? Or is it not clear from where we stand?
Give me an insight.
Alright. Sight. Oh, those rolls.
They have taken a small portion of the island, but currently it looks as if they're being evenly matched. If they got that Colossus up and running, it would definitely stem the tide. They would definitely break through.
Well, let's tip the scale.
On which side?
I thought we were hunting the robots, not helping them.
Perspective.
It doesn't matter how bad people are. We still hate robots.
Yeah, it's all about killing the robots.
Aw,
The rest can come
Lucian.
later.
If we let them kill each other, then we can clean up the scraps.
We still need to disable the Colossus. If he takes over, we will not be able to defend them.
Plus, I want Oswald to win this one.
Yeah. Also.
Living people still have use. Robots, you know. You can't mate with a robot.
Lucky
You
you,
haven't
Lucian.
asked, man. You haven't asked. I can make you a robot just for that.
Whoa. Well,
Give it to yourself. Yeah, so let's go break that big one before it comes online if we can.
Right, let's not break it too much though.
Yeah, let's break it to pieces.
if we disable the operators, the summoners, those who are making it, like any summoning ritual, if we kill the summoners, the creature is disabled.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Yeah, I don't. Alright, well, let's just go and we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Okay, so you guys are picking up the pace a little bit as you're heading towards the fray. Anybody with any military background can give me an insight, which I just think is Creodin left at this point.
Yeah.
Tribal warfare doesn't count as military. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mame.
The Creon, you can tell that eventually the Oswan forces will probably lose because they're not in disarray, but they're far from proper formation, and their techniques are a little rudimentary, whereas the Mechanist cultists appear to be regimented and probably better trained for this.
To be fair, that's why Creatin's not a soldier, because he's also not good at following orders.
Okay.
So, he relates. He understands.
So, you guys are approaching the battlefield. How would you like to go about it?
How far off is the actual Colossus at this point?
It's in the back a ways, but it is stepping forward. It looks like they're getting a little impatient. They're trying to bring it online earlier, even if it's just to step on a few people. If you were a more stealthy type people, you could probably sneak around the back of the fray and get to it that way. But that's not your forte.
Nope.
I mean, Karendir could do it on his own, but
I mean,
Dex proficiency.
You guys can long rest before you get here. I don't care.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take it.
Not really a big deal one way or the other.
2 rages.
I need those 8 hit points, goddammit.
yeah.
Might need those 8 hit points.
Well, I mean, I
You-
also get my hit dice back.
You do need those 8
I
hit
had
points.
I had 0 hit dice. So
Okay.
not very good.
Karendir would like to sneak around and get straight to the Colossus, But if it means he's getting separated from everybody, he's not gonna do it. He'd rather move as a team.
Lucian will do it.
Two is a team.
Always as a team.
Sure, I'll be right back.
Wait, so what's the plan?
Yeah, Ubu is not gonna actively take any aggressive action unless someone in the party does so beforehand. He's kind of just like in the background following everyone.
Do I see anything in the field that seems like it would be good to kill, or is the Colossus the biggest thing that Hunger is worried about?
I mean, that's kind of a silly question.
That's true. Just making sure, because it doesn't seem fleshy, does it?
It does not, but it is immense. I mean, Nugri, you can see that. You don't really have that kind of. Give me an insight, Nugri.
I'm insightful.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, you are.
Nugri can't easily identify the leadership of the Mechanist side. Like, it just looks like a mass of machines, basically.
Right, so they don't look very appetizing. Damn, at least those gorillas had flesh.
Alright, so we're going to the Colossus, right?
Yeah.
believe
Okay.
so.
Best to avoid the small fry and go for the larger target.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Okay, so are we? Are we stealthing or what's up?
Sure. Can we use Sentinel? Actually, I'm going to ask Lucian. Sentinel is a robot. It will not attract attention from the fights. Can you use it to chart a course through the land that will give us an easier time to sneak around? Will he guide us?
Do I think that Sentinel can? Do I think that Sentinel would like kind of stay away from, I guess, suspicions from the Mechanist army?
You feel like, if anything, he might get attacked by the Oswan army.
Okay.
But we're trying to cross the Mechanist people. He should be safe.
And you're saying this solution via the message, yeah?
Yes, because we're traveling not quite together.
All right, Lucian will send back. Maybe we should group up. I think I saw something that might be interesting for us to do before we go to the Colossus. You know.
All right.
Play on the playground.
Sure, we'll reconvene.
So what's up?
What's going on, Lucian?
Well, let's just say that. You see those tents over there?
Sure.
I mean, there's something that we might want to deal with.
What is it?
Is this your buddy?
My buddy? Could be.
What do you
Regardless, I
mean,
think we should go. I think we should go check out closer.
What is
do
there?
you know, Lucian?
A lot of things. You have to be more specific.
Why are we changing target? What happens?
I mean, it would be hard for us to go, around to the Colossus if the battle's going as it is right now. I mean, everyone's paying attention. How about we add in some chaos?
A distraction.
Yeah.
What's at the tents?
Ah, something very important.
Which is?
Vagary.
You'll see.
We're risking our lives here. Would rather you tell us what's going on.
Yeah, unless you want to be in the front.
I mean, I was thinking of sending the Sentinel in first, but I mean, if you want me to be in the front.
So?
Like that, if you want me to be in the front, I'll be in the front. I'll be in the front of the Sentinel.
I believe
Why
the
did you not
question
tell us
is...
what the problem is?
Somehow this is more suspicious.
Somehow?
The fact that he's willing to go in the front.
Yeah, that's not how Lucian
Just
works.
trust me. It's worth it.
Listen, Lucian, I, want to trust you. I don't think you'd screw us over, but except I do, so...
When have I ever done that?
Let's not get in there.
When you shot me,
I
in
mean,
the floating tower.
don't make him play the "you chop my leg off" card. That's all I'm saying.
He provoked me.
Did he?
You tried to
He
do
shot
this
me in
before.
the head.
He did shoot you in the head,
Just
yeah.
before.
Damaged my hair.
Come on, when have I ever led us astray?
I don't think you understand how arguments work. You're not making a good one.
No, I'm saying for you to trust me. With this, we just deal with what's in the tents. We just go
But
around.
what
and
is it, the
clusters.
tent? If we are to assault something, we need to know where we're heading at.
Can we see the tent from where we are?
You can, yeah. It's a cluster of tents behind the Oswan army.
Oh, wait. It's on the
Okay.
Oswin
Do-
side?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why are we going to the Oswald side? We don't need to sow chaos there.
Well, what if you could add some chaos to the because right now, like I said before, they're pretty even. Yeah, they're looking around. You know, if we had a little bit of chaos, like let's say, take out one of their generals, let's say, and then
The Oswald side?
Why
What's
are we
up,
trying
help?
to undermine the Oswanis?
because if the Colossus gets by, they're gonna lose anyway. But if we distract them by taking out one of their admirals, then we can simply take the side, get the Colossus, then just defeat the mechanists anyway.
I
The
believe
Oswans
what our
are already
friend-
losing.
Yeah, the
I
Oswald
believe what our friend is saying is that if the robots were able to push forth, there will be less of them protecting the Colossus. Perhaps this is a good idea, as we will
Thank
have
you,
more
Ubu.
room to work with.
Thank you. See, someone here gets my genius.
Yeah, I disagree. We're here to help the Oswands. If any
Are
word
we?
gets out that we fought against them, the Pirate Queen could get a word of it.
Exactly. This is an open battle. This is a battlefield. If we attract attention to us, we will never be able to redeem our reputation.
We'll go in, we'll go out, it'll be fast. They won't even tell we're there.
If we're unable to stop the robot, there was no one that's going to be left for us to protect or talk to your pirate queen. We
And
must
besides-
stop the Colossus at all costs.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah,
Besides,
so we should go there now while it's still deactivated and not waste time killing our allies.
Exactly. Killing
This is how
the
you lose wars, not win them.
we can easily turn what we currently have as useless, which is the Oswan army, and we can turn them into a useful thing, a distraction. And then we can deal with the Colossus and easily take over the battle.
Who is in those tents?
That's it. A few admirals. Take them out, they'll be even more, chaotic, and it'll be easier for us.
Can I do an inside check on Lucian to see if he's hiding something?
Absolutely.
Can all of us do that?
You can all
Ubo
do
doesn't
whatever you
care.
want.
Ubo likes the idea.
I'm still pretty sure he's full of shit.
I'm still gonna do it just because, I mean, maybe I'm curious about it, but
So I guess deception. Okay. So it's definitely Creodin. You can tell that there's something I mean, something he's hiding. But the rest of you seem to buy what's on the surface of his plan. Yep.
What do we know about Oswald?
Mm-hmm.
Lucian, what is your goal here? What is it really? If you don't tell me, I'm not going along with this.
Alright, well, if we get to the Colossus, and there's a lot more people in the back, like Ubo said, chances are our only chance is going to be to kill the Colossus, destroy it, dynamite here, there, you know, deals. If we have a little bit more time, it's like less resistance. What would you say about having a giant Colossus on our side?
Wouldn't it make more sense for there to be more resistance so that they have to send more people to the front line?
No, because this way, like Ubo said, if they get a push, they'll be farther away, the Colossus is still not active. It's going very slowly.
I believe the strategy in sabotaging the tents would be to attract attention away from the Colossus, so that there's less resistance for us to stop the more imminent threat in this battle.
But there's no guarantee that they're gonna buy it. We could just be weakening our allies for no reason.
Well, at the end of the day, if that Colossus is not stopped, there will be no allies.
Yeah, I mean, let's stop the Colossus.
I agree. We should focus on the Colossus and not try to sabotage a war that is already on the losing side. If we aim to win, right now the mechanics are winning. If we want them to lose, we have to strike at them, not at our already weakened ally.
And Zeratos gave me enough firepower to bring down that thing. Just give me at its leg and I can bring it down.
We don't have to destroy
You
it.
didn't hear anything I've just said. I don't want it destroyed.
What we're attempting to achieve is simply to give the enemy overconfidence. If they believe they're winning this, as they see their enemy backlines being set aflame, they will let their guards down and make our jobs easier. If they're not paying attention to the Colossus because they believe they're already winning, our job at stopping this threat becomes easier.
Yeah, you're
saying it's like when you use a small animal to attract a larger one.
Exactly.
Both will end up dying, but one by your hand.
But we are aiming to save the small animals.
Why would anyone do that?
Because we need them for food later.
because the small animals are much bigger animals that we're trying to help because they help us. These robots, they don't do anything. And even if we destroy them, Lucian, you can just rebuild it. You're smart, yeah? Or you're that incompetent that you have to steal it while it's still intact.
In this case, we're simply
If
trying...
I showed you an enemy that has 4 arms, would you do his technique? Doesn't work like that.
So
I
you're a
believe
plagiarist, like
The
Jigsaw.
case here we are simply risking a few of the smaller animals in order to save more of them at the end. For if there are no sacrifices, there is no way we'll beat the bigger animal, in this case, the Colossus. There is no sense in attempting to stop the greater enemy if we fail. We're simply causing a distraction.
How much military experience do you have?
None.
I have
myself.
experience in survival. I may not know about your wars, but I have lived all these years in places that would be considered uninhabitable by most. And I assure you that at times, sacrifices must be made so that growth may exist.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a little tip, alright? Let's say that they're trying to get this robot online so they can win. If we disrupt the Oswan side, Oswan is forced to retreat. Will these robots pursue, or will they just be like, oh, hey, we got time now to finish our robot. Thanks for buying us time, random distraction.
That's not how that works. The guys with machine guns are not going to help. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
They're still waiting.
How about this? How about this? How about this? How about I send the Sentinel to scan the tents? You'll get a better picture, and then you can decide if you want to be an idiot.
Hang on.
Are
Creoden.
you looking at this? Oswan is clearly in disrepair, while the others are in complete unison. They're going to make the smart choice. I
Creoden.
think that they're going to fall for your stupid bait.
I have a question, Creoden. I think the real question here is who is on the offensive? Are the Oswanese attacking the mechanists, or are the mechanists attacking the encampment? Are the mechanists defending the Colossus? Is that what's going on?
Is that actually a question for me, or are you asking Creoden?
I'm asking Creoden.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna look at the battlefield and ask you.
The mechanists are definitely the ones on the offensive.
Okay. I don't think that would change my view on it at all.
Not really.
Best defense is great offense. That's Creedon's motto.
Best offense is a shotgun, so.
Or flaming sword.
I mean,
Well,
that's the medieval equivalent of a shotgun.
Well, at this point, Lucian will send in the Sentinel to do some scanning at the tents.
Okay.
Whatever we do, we must move quickly. I was talking so long, I'm sure both sides are probably coming close to their ends anyways.
Okay, you trying to stealth him in there?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a stealth check for Sentinel.
Oh.
Beep boop pop pop.
So
This Sentinel needs to be like a little better at stealth.
Hey,
It's
man,
not
he has
been very
+4.
good so far.
He has a +4. That's an Oz roll.
So,
Yeah.
Lucian can give me a deception check,
All right.
because I can't think of a more applicable skill. Okay. Does a 13 hit?
13 hit Sentinel. Yep.
Okay. So it'd be 2d6 plus 2.
If it looks like the Sentinel's in danger, would it be possible for him to activate Plan B?
So a couple of arrows tink off and hit it for 8. But for the most part, it is seen but not shot at.
Okay. Well, it'll continue moving forward.
Okay. Yeah, Sentinel makes it over to the tents.
All right. Sentinel would like to scan the main target that Lucian's obviously aiming for.
Okay. Definitely injured. Maybe not on his deathbed, but not fit to fight.
Can I activate Plan B right about now?
Yeah. You
Okay,
can activate
cool.
whatever you want.
All right. I like to activate Plan B, which is a total of
Is
that should
is everybody watching? I guess would be my question then.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Ubo is.
Okay. So yeah, Plan B.
Yep.
Let's take that night after pill.
So it's the base damage times 2, yeah? Because it's 2 of them.
Yes, morning after pill.
Okay.
My apologies.
Okay.
Let's get my shit together.
Okay.
Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't wear condoms. That sounds awful. Did it once. I don't recommend it. Okay. So everybody give me a perception check. As you clearly see, something, Sentinel opens up beneath it, and something falls from it. Ubo and Creodin, you know what it is. Ubo, you don't know what it is because you've never seen it. But it looks like two small sticks bundled together with some sort of device on them. And just before it hits the ground, Creodin, you see the dynamite explode and body parts go flying everywhere.
There you go, distraction made. We can go to the Colossus now.
Creedon's gonna turn to Lucian. Bonus action turn to Wereshark.
You betrayed us.
And I'm gonna attack him.
Oh
I didn't
shit.
betray anyone.
I'd like to try to grapple Creedon
PvP.
while he does that.
And Lucian just try to fly away.
Ubo would like to stop him as well.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
To see who acts first.
Well.
Can before I act, can I already tell that Creodin is going aggressive?
So Creodin would act on 14s, so he has not done anything yet. Essentially.
Okay.
Well,
So-
Lucian can assume the reaction pretty well at this point, I think. So he's gonna just fly away. You just dash a few feet away.
Okay. So the question is, how close were you to one another? Because Creodin is a wereshark with 10 feet reach.
Probably the
I mean,
10 feet.
Within 10 feet would sounds logical.
Yeah, I
We
mean, I
were
don't think we were
discussing
shouting. Yeah, I don't think we were shouting at each
Yeah.
other.
So I guess instead of a dash action, I guess I'll take a disengage one instead, and go
Okay.
up.
Okay. Creodin.
How far up does that put you?
30.
Okay. So if I do. Okay.
Carry the 1.
I think I can reach you. So I'm going to enlarge. So it puts me at 20 feet tall. And I'm just going to jump up and try to grab him.
Okay. Contested athletics.
Can I get that acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was a bad roll. Still good
Aw,
enough.
Catherine.
Wow.
Where's my sandwich? It's fucked up.
Homemade bread too.
You have
Damn.
advantage. I don't eat.
Nice.
Bread's bad. You have advantage, right? Creodin?
Yeah, if I'm enlarged.
Okay. So you jump up and grab at him. He almost slips off, but you catch him by the ankle.
And grappling is an attack, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Can I just like? I guess I'm just gonna bring him down and hold him in front of me, and I'm just gonna be like,
You betrayed our trust.
but I'm not gonna attack yet.
I didn't betray anything. As I checked, we were just dealing with the robot invasion. That's what we did. Do you want to waste the distraction, or do you want to kill the only chance you have at taking down that robot?
For Ubo's turn, he's gonna hold his action, and now all that he's gonna do is, as he sees Creodin and Lucian kind of struggling, he's gonna tell Creodin, "Now you have been worried about helping the Oz one side. We have gotten the distraction we needed. If you waste time here, the Colossus will strike, and we will not be there to stop it. Do not waste time that we may need. Let this go. It is done.
and he's gonna hold his action.
Okay, Karen dear. Also, when I said that this would end in a PvP TPK, I didn't mean this session. just for the record.
I had other plans.
It's too late to apologize.
Bless you.
That's weird. She's like 3 rooms away. Anyway.
She sneezes very loudly then.
Yep.
Yep. Her sounds carries well.
And blows her nose loudly too.
I'm not gonna tell her. She's gonna be so shit.
Go, Karen dear, make your decision.
Yeah.
So far, nothing has happened other than Creodin grabbing Lucian.
Yep. But I've seen the explosion, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the explosion was unmistakable.
Yeah. All right. I believe we have to make use of this distraction. But remember this, Lucian. You asked for a trust, and you betrayed it. It will be remembered. Karen, they will remember that.
Yep.
And I guess I'll motion towards towards Creole. Let him go. We have better things to do. There will be time to deal with this.
Did it look like it did like anything to the battlefield? Does it look like everyone kind of?
Oh yeah, the Oswald
a bit more
army
chaotic?
is rocked and shocked. They Creodin, you can instantly tell they are quickly losing morale after that. Even as quickly as, the 6 seconds, 12 seconds it's been, they're turning around and realizing exactly who was in the tent and everything like that. So.
Shit's gone to shit.
So Nugri.
Nugri will hold his action until Kraden does something, and he'll say,
Letokloa, we have no need to save those who cannot save themselves. It is nature's way that the strong thrive and the weak perish. You should move on. Haya still has some use.
and that's my turn.
So, yep, bad guys are you. Lucian.
Right, so, I guess I don't know if you're letting me go yet, so...
Not yet.
Yep, not yet.
But I'm not attacking you yet.
Yep.
Just holding you in my little hand.
Take my good
Lucian's gonna hold
hand.
it. Lucian's gonna hold his action, not do anything aggressive.
Okay, then Creodin.
Who is in that tent, Lucian?
I told you, admirals. Generals, the people that keep people in line.
I will be right back. While you guys talk, if something combat happens, we'll continue initiative.
Oh, well, something was about to happen, so I'll wait.
Oh, okay.
So, I had been on the very line upon deciding what alignment I would write down for Ubo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if I wanted to put him as chaotic neutral or chaotic evil. And as I thought of how the character would act, I was leaning more towards neutral than evil. But after this first encounter, I feel like it should probably be chaotic evil.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
join
a
the
very
side.
chaotic, evil decision.
I mean, out of character, what Ubo would probably like to see here is for both sides to have no one left. So, yeah.
That's fair. And I just read Nugri's flaws, word for word, so... Number 1, don't expect me to save people who can't save themselves.
Grilled over a fire. Nice. Charming. Even.
Not a red flag.
Not at all.
You guys are food. I mean, no.
Soon I
useful
won't be,
food.
hopefully.
Yeah, Nukri actually would prefer to attack the Oswan side because then he could get a full belly instead of a belly full of wires and metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad meal.
When you put it that way, it does. Alright.
I have way too many monk bard pictures.
Monk?
Monk bard. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, you got a few of those.
Oh, I had a concept for a rat paladin. Forgot about that.
Alright, I'm back.
I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten my grip really hard.
Okay. Is your intention to do damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess give me a punch attack with advantage because he's grappled. Okay.
I don't know if that. I don't think crit does anything on that. So.
Nope, you just get like 1 extra damage, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I get double dragon's might because I'm big. Nice.
Good times.
Nice.
Good times. Nailed it.
Yep.
Okay.
Nailed it.
I want an answer, Lucian.
I'm not actually lying to you.
You're deceiving.
Can I
What
do
I
an
ju-
insight
what I-
check on him?
What I just said,
Mhm.
admirals and generals, I'm not lying.
That was really late.
Both of those are true. It is admirals and generals.
What matters is which ones. It might not even matter. We don't know.
No.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just drop Lucian. I'm assuming he's fine, not falling.
I mean, I have a flying speed, so I'm probably fine. If we're done doing that, how about we get to the Colossus then?
And then I'm gonna turn to the camp. How close is the camp to the front line?
It's far from the front line. It's about 200-300 feet from you guys.
And they're like in disarray.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
Okay. I'm gonna book it towards them.
The tide is actually stemming almost immediately as the archers have more or less put down their bows and the rudimentary helicopters are now flying over the Oswan army.
Panic.
Yeah.
Chaos!
Yes.
So you don't meet resistance along the way unless you want to attack the Oswanians.
No, I'm just going straight to where the explosion was.
Okay. Everybody else, what are you guys doing?
Lucian's flying to the Colossus.
Yeah, I guess I'm following by foot.
Okay. There's two left.
Yeah. Ubo is gonna follow as well. I was debating causing a little bit more chaos, but I think Ubo is just gonna follow.
Making deal with chaos is the best thing we've ever done.
Nugri is conflicted between slaying the Colossus and flaws 3 and 5.
So many flaws.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Nugri is standing still then.
Yeah, until he gets pushed one way or another. He's torn between his great desire for food and his great desire for slaying things.
Okay. So everyone running towards the Colossus can give me a stealth check. Creodin, as I said, you're fine. You make it to what used to be the tent.
Shit.
Is there like a fire or anything, or is it just?
I mean, yeah, there's fire now. Ubo, on your way, you will take 3 points of damage. Karandir, on your way, you will take 1 point of damage.
Right.
Lucian, you managed to avoid the damage. The people in the sky are using the opportunity to basically, essentially do the same thing you did and do bombing runs. Okay, so yeah, the tents are in disarray. They're on fire. There are body parts everywhere. You can give me a quick insight or history, your choice. So these were medical tents. You can see the
Dude, you killed the medics.
the symbols. You recognize the symbols to mean medicine, and there are body parts strewn about.
There's no way to tell who was in the tent. Are they human body parts?
Yes. Do you want to take the time to search?
Mostly I'm just gonna look around. Are there people around? Alive people?
Yeah, there's many people running towards the tents.
Okay, I'll just try to go up to someone important and be like,
What happened here? Who was in there?
We don't know. They must have gotten one of their helicopters by, or the Baron. And he starts picking up body parts.
The Baron Alistar.
He ignores you as he's picking up body parts.
all right, well, I'm going to grab it so he can't ignore me.
He ignores you. He's
I mean, I'm a 20-foot tall,
I love that
weird-shark dragonborn.
I mean, if you force him, he can't ignore you. That's how 20 feet where shark dragonborn work. Okay, so you grab him, and he's sobbing as as he's got an armload of fingers and arms and toes and yeah.
Baron who?
And he just shows you one of the hands, and you recognize the signet ring as Baron Alistair's.
Should have known.
Alright. I drop him. There are helicopters that are like doing bombing runs, is that what you said?
Yes.
These are the mechanics.
Yes.
How high up are they?
Varying degrees. They have to run low to the ground to drop effectively, but most of them are high in the air because, then they regain altitude.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to start running towards the line, and anytime any helicopters get low, I'm going to try to jump up and grab them.
Okay.
And I'm going to enter a rage.
Yeah, you can't stealth, so not as a 20-foot tall guy.
What?
Godzilla on these helicopters.
Yeah, so you will take 8 points of damage as you make your way to the Colossus, and you can give me 2 attack rolls. Or athletics, whatever, if you're trying to just cut them down, attacks. If you're trying to grab them, athletics. And I'll give you 2 seconds.
I'll probably actually use Hole Smasher, because that seems very effective against them.
Okay, alright.
So... and another attack. And what type of damage was that? The 8?
Okay, yeah, so you do... The first one you hit for 40 points of damage, and it explodes underneath the weight of Hole Smasher, and same thing with the second one for 38. So you managed to crush, a couple of helicopters on your way over to the Colossus.
What type of damage was the 8 that I took?
Just miscellaneous, like piercing and bludgeoning and stuff, so you'd have resistance. The Mechanist side does not seem to be wielding a ton of magic. So you guys arrive at the Colossus first. So what you can see is that there are hatches on either foot at ground level. You can also see hatches running up the leg every so often, like one on the foot, one on the shin, one on, etc.
All right.
Could you repeat that again? Sorry.
So you get to the Colossus, and there are hatches on the feet. The Colossus itself is relatively unguarded. You have to chop down a cultist or two to get there. But it's otherwise you're not running into too much resistance. They are definitely taking advantage of the opportunity.
All right. Just gonna turn to the others. Come on, through the shaft. Hatch, sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wording. Yeah. Okay. So Creodin, you will arrive pretty big, so next turn, I guess.
I mean, I'm not like going straight for the Colossus. I'm trying to sow as much chaos on my way there as I can.
Okay. So 2 turns, 3 turns, your choice at that point.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy the Oswanians time.
Okay.
Now, I hate to retrocede a bit, but would Ubo realize that Creodin is not like going with them to the Colossus and it's gone a completely different way?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so on the way there, if I see any tents that by chance are not yet on fire thanks to the helicopters, he's gonna do a quick fire burst and not hold concentration. He's just gonna create the bonfire to set the tents on fire and then keep walking. And do that to a few of them.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody else wants to do on the way?
Nugri's just booking it now that his decision's been made.
Yeah. I guess before we split ways, Kennedy will message Creodin and just say like, I'll keep an eye on him. Don't take too long.
I'm probably just gonna reply, Baron Alistair.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, not yet?
No, not you, Lucian. So left foot or right foot was my question. Before you guys could see anything.
I was left.
Always left.
Okay.
I was left.
Even Uba knows that. He's seen that in his visions.
Always left.
Okay. So who's in the hatch first?
Not me.
Not Ubo.
I guess Lucian will go in first.
Because Nugri and Creodin won't be there until 2 turns from now. So,
I guess maybe it should have been Ubo then. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to go to Colossus, Nugri, you could get there this round. Like,
Okay,
especially
yeah.
if you're not trying to stealth, if you don't mind taking a little damage, then yeah, you could be there like this round.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Jesus, you'll take 11 points
Oh.
of random damage as you're slashed on the way and things like that.
Alrighty, that makes sense. He's a almost 9-foot tall lizard, so it doesn't. He's running around the battlefield. I think people would attack it.
Okay, so we're going to go straight to initiative in there as you guys pop through the foot and you see 3 cultists who are they seem to be running some type of wiring.
Okay, I was looking for us. Top left. All right.
Top left.
Yep. All right.
I still don't see anything.
You're not on the
in
map.
there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did we didn't finish the whip? Damn it.
Nope.
All right, it's fine.
They get a bad guy roll. Maybe a neutral guy roll at this point.
Commoner roll. Just
Not a
trying to
giant
get away
dick
through the world.
roll.
Okay. And they seem, Nugri, I'll add you on the map. You'll get there at the end of this turn.
Alrighty.
So you can roll initiative if you like. They seem completely caught off guard by you guys entering. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one, Valentine. So, Karendir, they seem
Yes.
completely off guard by you guys entering.
Good. The three of them are running wires, you said?
Yeah, not exactly running wires, but they are doing something with wires, would be a better
Right.
way, especially Karendir would have no idea.
Sure. Is there one of them that has some kind of reg insignia symbols that make him the boss of them?
No, they just look like commoners.
Fair enough. So I'm going to... are they wearing armor?
Yeah, they're wearing the same as the rest of them. I think it's like metal, and it has glowing parts and wires and stuff, but it's not very protective from your experience.
That's fine. I'm going to go to here, to this one, and shock and grasp this bitch with advantage because he's wearing armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice. And
So
it is
that's
You
going.
need that advantage.
yeah.
So sparks fly, and he actually takes double damage from that, and is just crispy as the wires kind of intertwine his body, just jolting about from the electricity.
They're vulnerable to lightning.
Well, they're touching the wires. They are.
All right, then I'm going to shout, "Shock them!"
Lucian.
right. Well, bonus action going to switch shotgun mode, and there's a guy right next to me.
There is.
Ooh, that's shit damage, actually.
Yeah, but that'll be 15. Yeah, he'll take that to the chest. All right, Nugri. So you spend a key point, and you dash. So as they're jumping in, the Ubo is the last one climbing in, you dive through the port before it closes, and that'll be your turn. So Ubo.
All right.
Alright, so Ubu's gonna go close to this other guy in the corner. And he's gonna do something very similar to what Carender just did. And he's going to draw from the weave and touch this guy and electrocute him. And I guess I should roll a second time for advantage.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so he takes
Yep.
44
Alright.
points of damage. You guys also see the lights like intensifying in the room. They have like dome lights. Yeah, and he collapses. So it's that guy's turn. He is going to realize what is going on. He chucks something out the door. Lucian, you can make an attempt to grab it if you like,
Sure.
as he swings on you.
He's going to hit the second one. What should I do with acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
I'm not.
Okay, yeah, you don't catch whatever it was, but it didn't fly far. And then he swings on you twice. Karendir, it's your turn.
Did I see what he threw? Was it apparent or?
It looked like a small pipe, but you're not able to identify what it is exactly.
Is it reacting in any way?
No, it doesn't look to be an explosive or anything like that.
Okay. Then I guess I'm just going to get up to his face. And is he still touching the wires?
He is not.
Okay. Then I guess I'm not getting that close. I'll stay further and I'll firebolt him.
Oh, we're back to the odds rolls.
Okay, yeah, it's not a hit. Lucian.
Is it not?
Surprisingly, a 6 doesn't hit.
Shocking.
Bonus action reload, and then going to shoot him with the shotgun again. And Jesus Christ, those rolls.
13 hits, and he
Hey.
dies as a large hole appears in him.
When you put it that way.
At this point, can we go and grab the pipe that he threw?
Yeah. So a first key thing you guys notice about these guys, that is different from the ones you've encountered before is they are wearing very heavy metal boots.
Huh.
Okay. Is it too late to change my elemental affinity? It probably is.
A little bit. So,
A bit.
yeah, combat is effectively over for the time being. We're going to maintain the same initiatives for ease.
Fine.
So, yeah, Lucian, you run out, and it looks to be a small pipe. It seems to fit as a door handle for the hatches up above. Like, they didn't have handles that this one had.
All right. Lucian will go back inside. And is there like any ladder up, or like a way to get up?
There is not.
Well, Lucian will fly up.
Okay.
And you'll see if the handle attaches to the hatch.
It attaches to the next one up, yes.
Right.
What are you guys doing while he's doing that?
I'll inspect the rooms, see if there is any weaponry or defensive mechanism around.
No, it looks very basic. Like, you can tell just by the size of the foot compared to the size of the room that the foot has a lot of armored plating. Like, most of the foot area is not actually functional parts of the robot.
Okay. It's just a foot.
When Nugri tumbles in the hatch, he'll inform everyone.
Little Kloa is on a rampage. We should probably protect Hayir, or he will become flesh for dinner.
Protect who?
Lucian.
Additionally, Yaweth, he points to you, Kender. Please lend me your flames.
He'd like you to hit him with some fire magic.
Sure. I'll do that, and I'll firebolt you.
Oh, that's a lot of healing.
My man.
Yeah, he like shoots you right in the fucking mouth as you finish speaking.
Nugri wait, I've got the perfect roar for him as he gets hit.
It's like a sexual moan.
Okay, so you guys have in there about 30 seconds before Lucian fucks with the other door.
Might need to repeat that again.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
Fair. So you guys in there have about 30 to 45 seconds before Lucian opens the second door or attaches the handle to the second hatch.
All right. I guess I'm keeping a close eye on Lucian right now.
He doesn't trust me.
No, I don't.
So just for reference, the second hatch is about 20 feet up from the first one.
I would like to use omnipresence through the weave. It's I believe it's clairvoyance or something like that. Basically, I create a little ward that I can see in a place that I'm familiar with or a place unknown that is close by. And I would like to see what's on the other side of the hatch before Lucian opens it.
They appear to be standing, not inactive, but not in motion. They appear to be guarding something Ubu can't identify.
I don't see anything, I think.
Scroll down. Maybe? You should have vision.
Nope.
I
guess I have. I still have vision of Lucian.
Well, I
guess I don't have vision of both.
I just gave you 650 fucking feet. Bam!
Man, turtle eyes are pretty good.
How about now?
Followed feet.
Alright, there we go. I can see it.
Yeah, they are guarding something that you just can't identify. You have no idea what it is.
All right, I'm just gonna describe to the others what I see in the next room. I'll tell them I see 2 metal guys guarding something on the other side, and they seem to be alone in the room. That's it.
Here,
Then
as a
what's
matter
our
of fact,
plan?
let me put those on the map. I forgot to put those on the map. So, I gotta make it a drawing. I forgot that part. Okay.
Okay.
Looks a little something like that.
I have no idea what that would be.
Not even the slightest.
Okay. Am I able to at least describe what it looks like? Because I'm not sure just looking at the token. Is it like metal or something like that, or would it be something else? Turtles need dildos. What? What?
Where is your mind right now?
We're making conversation. Come on.
So you can describe it to Lucian, and Lucian can give me an insight with disadvantage.
Not an Arcana. Damn. Are you describing it to Lucian then?
Oh yeah, he's definitely describing it to everyone who's
Yeah,
in the room.
boy. Well, the other one would have been 6, so not much of a difference.
Yeah, you have no idea what he's trying to describe to you, Lucian. Not even the slightest clue.
Oh, I tried.
Well, I can probably tell you what it is whenever we get up there. Which, speaking of, do you guys need a lift or?
That would be greatly appreciated, but I believe we should be careful as there are 2 of them across the hatch, and I'm not entirely sure whether you will be able to take all of us at once.
Once the hatch is open, I can jump through.
Well, that's one. Garen, you got anywhere to go up?
Sure. Yeah, let's go.
Well, I was asking if you had a way to go up.
I mean, I can climb, I guess. Is it climbable in any way? There should be like.
You mentioned Nathan. You mentioned specifically that the guys we fought had like armored boots or whatever it was.
Yes, heavy metal
boots.
boots. Yep.
Metal boots. Try and check if they had something on them to climb.
Sure, I'll check.
They don't look like they could fly.
Yeah, I'll look. Did they look like their feet were stuck to the ground or something? Was that a thing?
You didn't see them move, so you don't really know.
All right. But then I guess I'll try to inspect the boots and stuff if they had something special. There has to be a reason why the metal boots, right? Because they were not like armored boots or something. It's just metal boots.
No, it's just metal boots. So the boots have a button on the side of them when you inspect it.
Okay. What if I press the button?
Okay. Well, let's time that out.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine. And Lucian can give me a perception check with advantage.
All right.
Um,
God damn.
Nice.
The Osro.
Mommy.
Yaws rolls.
So when you push the button on the side, you hear like a, and then it slams to the ground.
Okay. Could this be useful to walk on the walls, maybe? Lucian, what do you think? I kind of know already. I'm just. Lucian has to tell me.
Lucian looked down and can I see if that was the purpose?
I mean, yeah. I mean, even medieval people are familiar with magnets.
Sure.
Sure, that probably works. I assume you can all put it on. There were
They-
3 of them.
They do not require attunement. They do. They essentially give you spider climb on metal surfaces, or magnetic surfaces would be a better way to put that.
All right. I'm gonna put a pair on. Are they very, very heavy? Will they make me less stealthy?
I mean, on metal, yes, because they'll stick to the
Ding, ding,
metal. Yeah.
Sure. But otherwise, like, if I'm not using them as magnets, do I think they'll hinder my stealth?
Not really.
All right. I'll buy them. I'll take them.
You'll buy them?
Yeah, I'll buy them. I'll
$10.
throw a 5 gold piece at the Lucian. Or at the
Okay.
dead body, I guess.
They fly back and stick to your feet.
Shit. I don't think gold is magnetic,
Okay. So
regardless.
you guys all get to the hatch about the same time Creodin gets there. So, Creodin, if you want to add yourself to the initiative roll.
I need a token.
Oh, right. Yep. Here, I'm going to throw you into the ether.
All right. Sweet.
Look at all the rooms.
It didn't work. I had the syntax error.
Oh, okay. That's good. You don't need initiative anyway.
So I guess my my other question is, in case Lucian doesn't take Ubo through the hatch, since I've like technically looked at the other side of the hatch, do I think there's like some position where I could stand in the room where I would be able to see the enemies through the hatch without moving?
Through the hatch, yeah, you could if you hit the right angle.
Okay, I would like to stand there then, because I guess Lucian's probably going to open the hatch before he comes in and picks Ugo up. Because I don't know if I can fit the boots on my feet, so I'm just going to stand on that specific spot.
Yeah, I got big old club feet, so I'm just gonna jump.
Yeah.
Well, you got a really large jump, so I think you're fine.
Okay, so let's...
So you said we take an action to activate? Or...
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, you can roll it manually, and I can add you for Creodin.
I can just roll it on my regular sheet works, so I'll just do that one.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Got it. Okay. So Lucian opens the hatch. Carandir, you can head in
walking on the
first if you
wall.
like, yeah.
Sure, I guess I'll jump in.
Okay.
Wait, actually, maybe I'll let Nugri jump in.
You all go before them, so it's fine.
Okay. So I guess Nugri's coming in first, and then I'm following.
Okay.
Like commando style, he breaks the door, and like I just come in with my bow and ready to shoot something.
So, yeah, it'll be Nugri's turn, basically. And then we'll backtrack to Carandir and up to Lucian.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, Nugri will just run on in and gore this guy.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then he'll, after he gores him, he'll pull out his horns, grab the guy's head, and try to headbutt him.
Headbutt will not hit.
Alright. Metal's too hard.
Alright.
Bonus action, try to headbutt again.
Second one will hit, though. Are we
Yay.
raging yet?
Nope.
Okay.
He has no reason to rage yet. He's got to get hurt first.
So we will backtrack to Karendir.
Okay. Then I guess those are more armored, right, than the one we fought before. They look heavier and stouter. Or don't they? I'm just gonna shoot one. The same one that Nugri tried to headbutt.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
You miss.
Just
Mhm.
tank.
Those are both twos, man. What the
and
hell?
Tink.
Then we'll go to Lucian.
Alright. So. Is it possible for Lucian to say, like, kind of where the hatch opens, or does the hatch, like, automatically close?
The hatch automatically closes.
Okay, so I'm not gonna get covered that way. How tall is the ceiling here? Give or take?
About 25 feet.
Alright, well, Lucian will go up 25 feet. And he's going to shoot at the one that Nugri seems to be hitting. He's not gonna hit.
That's a lot of colorful boxes.
There's a lot of colorful boxes, yeah.
Yeah. You miss.
And, yep.
Okay.
Yep, bonus action reload, and that's it.
Ubo.
I'm guessing Ubo managed to get through the hatch with Lucian's help or by himself, right?
I just assumed you
It's
put
not
on a pair of the
second down,
boots.
Oh, do they come in turtle size?
They resize. They're magical.
All right, perfect. Yep. So, what Ubo's gonna do is Ubo's gonna walk up to this guy, and since this worked so well before, he's gonna touch him with Power of the Weave again. And are they metal? Do I have advantage?
Yes, yes. They are definitely metal.
Okay.
Oh, fuck!
God damn.
Who was the boss?
So yeah, that
My main man.
he takes 21 points of fucking shocking grasp.
Ooh,
Okay.
you got fucking touched.
All right. It is
Yeah.
their
That's
turn.
Ubo's turn. Yeah.
So it'll be their turn. So I should probably open their character sheets.
That's a thought.
No need.
This computer's having trouble. I think I need to reformat. So on Nugri, as they swing to protect the actuator,
Well, those both hit.
and then on, I guess, Ubo, because he's nearby.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh, that's lucky.
I'm gonna
That's
portent. I'm gonna portent the first one.
Make it a 15.
Make it a 15. Yep.
Okay. So 20 total on it then.
Well, making it 15, the first one misses.
Okay.
And then I'll take the 8.
Okay. So Creoden, you see them all go into what looks like a porthole on the shin. So you can reach as low as the foot or as high as the kneecap.
Okay, is it like thin? I guess where is the leg thinnest?
At the kneecap.
And they all went into the kneecap on the left.
No, they went into the shin on the left. They're not.
Oh,
they're not as high
shin.
as the kneecap yet.
Oh. Okay. Then I'm going to leap up onto the left kneecap.
Okay. Are you
I was
attempting to
gonna-
climb it?
Partial leap and then climb.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I still have my attack, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, the thing is a little too tall for me to climb to the top, so I'm just going to make it shorter. So I'm going to take.
Jenga.
I'll use action surge to do this, so that I have 4 attacks, and I'm
Okay.
going to take 4 ion grenades and stick them to the back of the knee.
Right or left?
Left, the same leg that they're in.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, do it up.
All right.
It you can't miss, and it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're good. So it takes. Let me give it a token.
I don't know if technically everything I'm wearing and carrying is also double in size. So I don't know if the grenades do more damage or not for like a D4 or not. But
So
if they
then
count
you-
as attacks, I can bad rage them.
I mean, they're not a saving throw, so why would they not count as attacks?
All right.
So minus. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta help the wife real quick. So, Creodin, you notice that leg stops moving, like it goes stiff. And they don't do damage like explosive damage, so you don't take a chunk out of it, but you definitely slowed or stopped its movement in that leg. Back in a second.
So, PvP, huh?
I mean,
Are we gonna have a big duel at the top of the Colossus?
that'd be pretty epic.
Oh,
Yeah, I asked Nathan how tall it was to see if I could get to the head. I was just gonna like wait, kill
Wait
everyone there, and then wait. But
Being the final
the
arena
Colossus
boss
turns
style.
out to be very, very tall. So I was just like, all right, never mind.
You can keep climbing. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the,
I could. I mean, I could probably still beat you guys there, but I don't know what's in the head. So
Totally not the boss. That's not where they are.
yeah, he's probably just like in the kidney.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
He's
Sure.
part of the operation.
I mean, if Creodin was the boss, it would obviously be in the crotch, right? No questions asked.
Yeah, but this Colossus would be a lot more lewd if Kratos was in charge.
There are definitely
Yep.
some tits on this Colossus.
The only entry hatch would be through the vagina.
The only one who would consider, anyway.
That's-
Surprisingly, there would still be a lot of fitting art. Okay, I can vouch for that. I was searching for sexual Umberhold pictures, and I found out there's a lot of Warframe porn on the internet. People,
You know what?
People like robots.
I never thought about it, but sure, I don't even doubt it a second.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's of course there is a lot of that.
Yeah.
Fuck people.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
everything. I mean,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, finding a robot with a mohawk, kind of hard. Kind of hard.
You gotta draw it.
I guess I'm healed to full if I get hit by all those iron grenades.
that's right. You get healed by lightning.
Yeah,
You
I mean
do?
I was only missing 4
Nice.
health, but
Mhm.
I mean, it's 4 health.
it could be relevant.
I just typed that in, and the first thing that came up for me was Kraden's Colossus.
Well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really sure
Ah.
what that smoke is, and I'm kind of scared.
Also, that is Warframe. So,
Yeah, I actually recognized it, which bothers
Yeah.
me.
That smoke is that because Kraden's done. It's steaming.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, so this map is really tall.
Yeah. I was expecting us to start at the bottom and just work our way up. But that'll do too.
Hey, Ryan, get your ass back in here. Come on. Ryan! Come here.
Next time my girlfriend asks for a dog, I should just send her clips of Nathan yelling at his dogs. Do you really want a dog? Are you sure?
Now.
That'd be perfect.
You just need an old dog.
Come here.
I've got an old dog here, and she just lays there and looks at me. And I'm like, I'm playing my game. And she's like, okay.
Sure. Whatever you want.
Dog I had when I lived in Brazil used to like love biting on like slippers and stuff like that. And when I was younger, you basically couldn't take her off the slippers once you started biting on them. So when I was younger, she would like bite on my slippers while I was like using them. So I would just like walk around the house dragging
With
the
a
dog
dog.
like with my feet.
That's a great image.
Yeah. Like literally cartoon style, you know. She's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like laying there on the fucking slippers, and I'm like walking around and dragging it. It was
Okay.
great.
So, you guys on the inside of the knee of the shin, feel an incredible power surge as the lights flicker off in your room.
Shit.
Do we actually take any of the damage or not really?
You do not.
Okay.
So that will make it Karendir's turn.
Alright. I'm going to shoot an arrow at the guy in front of Yubo. So 1. Sure, why not? And the
Roll a
second-
lot of
Hey,
twos.
There you go.
it's always the two. Like, no, I have +9 to hit, man. Fuck that shit. I'm supposed to hit like at least half the time, at the very least.
I mean, yeah, the 24 totally hits.
Cool. Cool. And I'm going to step up to here, just because.
Just bad dice rolls.
Yeah, it's the arrow's curse. You should never build an archer in roll 20. They hate that. And that's it for now.
Okay, Lucian.
Right. Can I identify what just happened to our room's lights? / what that energy surge was?
You can give me an insight.
Yay! Finally, the good insight.
Yeah, you can guess that it was an electromagnetic pulse.
All right. Well, Lucian will take a shot at the same guy he tried to take a shot at before. And
Okay.
miss. God fucking damn it.
Mm-hmm.
And then fly to the other corner of the room and end his turn.
Okay. Nugri.
As the guy withdraws his short sword from Nugri's body, Nugri will rage and try to sink his teeth into the guy.
Okay. So the 25 hits.
Yeah.
And he'll
So
take
11 damage. And I heal 3.
Nice.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. Ubo.
Ubu's gonna touch the guy again. This is still up.
Touch him real good.
15
That's
does
real
not
good.
hit.
Wow. Alright. So that will be it actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it their turn, and they will swing.
Swing.
So on Nugri,
Sounds fun.
and then on Ubo.
Okay.
That's something at least.
Yep.
and then that'll be that. So that'll be Creon, your turn.
Okay. Can I do a quick estimation? I've smashed a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be reasonable for Hole Smasher to go through this kneecap or not? Like to sever the leg at the knee?
Long term, yes. Short term, no.
Okay.
Like, you're confident that you could make your way through it. It doesn't appear to be, magically able to stop you or repair itself or anything like that. But it would take quite a few swings.
A lot of metal to go through.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm just going to, I guess, look up and see if I can see any way inside.
So there is a hatch 20 feet up from where you are that you could reach, but it does not have a handle.
That's fine. I'll go up to it. And I'll take Hole Smasher and I'll bash it in.
Okay.
So...
So 34 points of damage. Yeah, you bash it in, but it doesn't go off its hinges, but you do dent the shit out of it. Like, you're one more swing and you could get through.
Alright, well, I'll give it one more swing.
Okay, yeah. You bash it once, and you guys hear a loud thunderous noise above you. And then you hit it again, and it flies off the hinges and hits the wall, and you guys hear the sound of metal scraping on metal.
And then do I have enough movement to drop inside?
You would have to shrink, but yes.
Alright, can I look inside?
Yep, sure can.
Alright.
Keep on bashing until you can fit.
So you see two of the cultists. They are again wearing the metal boots. You're not familiar with them, obviously, but that's the difference between the last time you saw them and this time. There is a series of objects up above that you can't identify what they do. And they are, again, doing something to wires that you're not familiar with. I love when I don't have to explain it because you guys would have no idea. It's great.
Yeah, Creedon definitely would have no idea. He's just going to make his presence known with a low growl, and that's it.
Okay. Karendir.
Shoot. I might eventually hit.
You can get better than 2. I believe in you.
The one on the right.
Believe.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, shit.
Those are actual damage too. Nice. I'm so happy.
Good.
Give me a second.
So yeah, so this one.
They both miss.
Damn it!
they just happen to have shield.
Yeah. But just against Karendir.
Yeah, so you fire 2 arrows in rapid succession and pin him to the wall, and he collapses.
Good. Fuck him.
I mean, if you choose to do that after the fact, that's up to you.
No Creodin.
Lucian.
Do I hear Creodin's
Ryan!
bashing and roaring?
Yes.
Alright. What's it? It sounds like it's coming from up, yeah?
Yes, above.
Alright, do I see, like, what the way up is? Is it in, like, another hatch?
So, looking above you, you can give me, hold on, sorry.
Alright.
That was meant to be Creodin, but whatever. What was the question again? Sorry.
You can see the way up, like a hatch.
From inside, there is no way up. Looking above you, you can give me an insight check.
Alright. Nope.
You have no idea how it functions, but it is some sort of actuator is what's up above you. That's what those 3 balls are.
Alright.
You also have no idea what causing damage to them would, would do to you guys on the inside.
Alright, well, for now, Lucius is going to try and shoot and finish off the last guy, hopefully. Okay.
Yeah, so that's 20, 31, 37 on the dot. Okay. So you blow his brains out, literally, because that's the only human body part he has.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. That effectively ends combat in that place.
No.
So what are you guys doing in there?
I was gonna ask this when we got to my turn, but just real quick. I would understand. I'm probably expecting a no here, because I can see how abusive this would be. But can I heal myself with my own shocking grasp?
Try it and find out.
Okay. I will try and touch myself and electrocute myself.
Worded
Stimulation.
that so badly.
What's a shocking grasp do for damage? D8?
Yep. Wait, no, that's
2d8 because I'm level 5.
Okay, so you rolled a 4. You're the worst.
Yeah.
So you heal yourself for 12, but you feel your magic drain. You lose a first level spell slot.
damn.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Yep. Yeah, I was a little reluctant because it's cantrip and healing with a cantrip feels a little cheaty, but yeah, I'm absolutely fine with that.
Yeah, if you use a cantrip to heal, I missed this with Karendir, but if you use a cantrip to heal, it takes the first level spell slot.
All right. Do I think I would be able to do that as well with a like a lightning bolt, for example? Like channel it so that it goes through me before it goes through the enemies?
I'd
Not
probably
sure
have
how.
you make an Arcana check beforehand,
Okay. All right.
because it does emanate from you, so it'd be
Yeah.
kind of hard to aim, like putting your hand behind your back situation.
Yep. All right. Sounds good.
So that would be on a
Nathan?
spell-by-spell basis. Yes.
Did I heal the 4 hit points I was missing from those grenades that went off in my hand?
When did grenades go off in your hand?
The lightning grenades.
Ion.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All right.
I was confused. I was like, what? Is he talking about, like, last session? Because I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, 3 sessions ago, did I heal? I know we've had rest since then, but I want to know.
Scroll back through all the videos to find out for me.
Yep. Lucius going to quickly try and heal himself
Okay. Like with an actual heal? That's crazy.
with
What?
an
What?
actual heal. I have those. And I'm not that up yet, so let's do another one. Yeah, sure, that works.
Okay.
All right, and then he will try and fly down and try to inspect these balls.
Am I still fighting, or?
Inspecting balls.
Balls.
You're not fighting if you don't want to, because they're not going to come
Oh.
out to greet you.
Oh, well, if they didn't react when I growled, I only growled because I was out of actions, but I'm gonna immediately attack them.
I mean, they react, just not in an offensive way. They're like rushing to the other side of the, to the other side of the room from you. And if you attack them, then they'll attack back.
Can I get my head through the hole?
Yeah, I mean, the port is big enough for a medium-sized person, so it's 6 feet tall. I mean, your head's not 6 feet tall.
Okay. Well, if that guy gets out of my reach, can I do an opportunity attack on him?
Yeah, you can bite him.
All right. Oh, it's awful.
That'll miss, yeah. Okay, so we'll skip to you, or to them. They're going to attack since you tried to bite. I closed their character sheet. I'm so good at this DMing thing. I got it. So, Kopesh.
Ooh,
Wow. Yep.
And then Kopesh.
Well, damn.
Yes. Rage is
I'm
great.
going to say you're raging, though, so...
Yeah.
And it is your turn. And then once his combat finishes, we'll find out what you guys are doing. Though you do hear the sounds of combat and Creodin up above. Because you.
So, I guess I can't reach them anymore with my head on the other side of the room, or can I?
No, but
I
you
mean,
could
they're
probably,
hitting-
get your
they're
arm
hitting
through and
me,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're coming up to you to hit you. So you could continue to bite or,
Okay.
lightning or
Can
whatever.
I just grab them and throw them out the hatch?
Yeah,
That's what I want to try to do.
I'm not opposed
So
to
just
that.
grab
Not
those.
at all.
Alright. So just athletics.
Yeah, which you're almost guaranteed to succeed. I don't think they can beat that. So they are going to make acrobatics. Are you doing both of them, or just one?
The other one.
Okay.
I'll grab one, throw him out. Grab the other one, throw him out.
Okay. So you grab one and throw him out, and he goes screaming to the ground. The other one you grab and throw out, but he does something with his boot, and he goes and then slams up against the side of the robot.
So he's like next to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look down and be like,
That was a dumb mistake.
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
I mean, falling was certain death, so at least this way he has a chance.
I guess so.
So we'll scroll right through to them again. He is going to Kopesh you twice.
Those miss.
Okay, and then you will get attack of opportunity as he clicks off his boots
And get the hell out of there.
and begins sliding down the robot. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, all right. So he's hurting. Let me just go ahead and delete that one because he just flew to the ground and went kersplat in the funnest way imaginable. Yeah, so he's going to slide out of your reach. So unless, well, yeah, you could easily reach him next round if you wanted to spend a round going down, basically, or 10 feet of movement going down. But that's up to you. Otherwise, he's just sliding down and he's going to run off into the battlefield.
Man. He's definitely not worth the movement. So I'm going to look down at him.
You can lightning breath him.
I could, but I may use that for someone else.
You could throw a weapon at it.
That's for a special someone. So I'm just going to ignore him.
Okay.
And I'm going to look into the room, and there's these ball things.
Yep, they're up above. Those are on the ceiling. Or
Okay.
in the ceiling would be a better way to
Do
put
they
it.
look important to me with all of my technological know-how?
To you, everything in this room looks important.
All right, I'm going to throw a grenade at it.
They look different than everything else. How's that?
All right. I'll throw a grenade at it on my turn.
Okay.
Oops, that's not the attack.
That's not the
Ugh.
attack. Oh, that's the worst.
Ew.
Okay, so you throw the grenade up there, and it explodes, and I'm assuming you want to be in the explosion radius?
If I can, sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It had moving parts. It no longer moves. You didn't destroy it outright, but you stopped it from moving.
With my second attack, can I just like grab hold of the hatch with one hand, or I guess I can't do it? Do I have firm enough gripping to use Hole Smasher, or?
Ineffectively, you could use it with one hand. If you
Okay.
were gripping,
I just kind of
so-
want to reach in there with Hole Smasher and smash the balls.
You can make
Anything
an
that looks
attack
important, I want to smash it.
with disadvantage.
All right.
Okay, yeah. You smash it and bits start falling to the ground. You've not destroyed it, but it's you can see into the thigh area from a small hole.
Okay. So the balls were like they didn't do anything cool when they broke.
No. Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna, I guess,
Just
climb
metal crashing
with-
to the ground.
with my movement. I'm just gonna. You said there's a hatch 30 feet up. I'm just gonna go up to that, and then end my turn.
Okay. So what are you guys doing while he was doing that? Because you guys got 2 turns.
So Lucian is inspecting the balls. Is there something else in the room, like on the roof or whatnot, on the walls that can be looked at?
One of the guys has a small pipe on him again, and that's really it. Otherwise,
look
it's
at the
just
pipe.
wires running up and down the interior wall panels.
All right, I'll look at the pipes.
The pipe, you would guess, has the same function on the next one up.
All right. You might need this, Lucian. This could be
Gotcha.
important.
I don't think he
Keep all of
does.
it for now.
I don't think he
Sure.
does need it.
Was
Can
there
we just
another
respect the boss?
hatch? Sorry, was there another hatch, or is it just the balls in this room?
It's just the balls.
Okay.
Can I detect what the balls do?
You made an insight check and failed miserably. So, like I said,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
some sort of actuator, but
Oh,
you
okay.
don't understand how it works. But you do know that it allows the leg to move and bend.
All right. So I'm assuming by the fact that there's been battle going on for quite a while now, we probably know there's something going on.
I mean, you guys are aware of Creoden. You can hear him,
Yeah, okay.
and
We're
things
aware
like
straight up good. Okay.
Creoden's very
Oh,
vocal when he fights.
that. Yeah,
Okay, that's
you guys
fair.
have been fighting with him for months, so
Yeah. Can
I'm
Lucian
surprised
try
he didn't
to...
identify himself as Creoden the clanless to these guys.
Oh, I'm waiting for a special someone.
Okay.
Can Lucian try to group up the dynamite like he did with Sentinel?
Yeah. Give me a Tinkerer.
That's an 8.
Yeah. You can do 2, like you did the last time.
All right. Lucian turn to the others. Right. How about we go see what's making that commotion?
Sounds like Creoden to me. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Sounds like it.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So when you guys exit, you guys see Creoden climbing from the next hatch up to the one above that.
All right. Is he outside?
Yeah.
All right. How high up is he right now?
From where you are, about 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay. Does he know we're here? Like specifically here?
I'm sure that he is keeping an eye on where you guys are, so yeah, he's looking down your way.
All right. Well, Lucian would like to activate his supercharger.
Okay.
And can I do some dynamite throwing?
If you like, yeah. I don't care what you do.
All right. Do I need to roll an attack roll?
He is going to make a dexterity check.
Oh, okay.
Dynamite
So-
has to wait around to go off, right?
Yep.
All right.
So, yep. Lucian's going to throw, and I'm not entirely sure what the DC is. 'Cause
15.
15? Okay.
Yep.
Yep, he's going to throw it then. I guess that is the extent of what he's doing right now. I mean, actually, with haste, I have another action, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll throw another stick in.
Okay. Good times.
We're trying to blow up the robot's leg or each other. I'm not sure at this point.
Each other.
I say
Each
I'm
other.
entirely sure at this point.
Yep. Just making sure.
Okay. So Creoden. Okay, so that'll make it, I guess, Nugri's turn.
Are we heading up?
Yep.
You see Lucian tinker with some dynamite and then throw it up towards Creoden.
Hiya, which direction do we go? I do not think you want him to jump up into your exploding logs.
Can you repeat that again? That was kind of hard to see. Do hear, I mean, sorry.
It was hard to see. Words are hard to see.
It was actually still pretty hard to see.
He's basically asking what he should do next because he doesn't think you want him to jump onto your dynamite.
Yeah, Lucian will just turn back. Just wait until he falls and see if he's trying to do something. Which I have a feeling he is.
Who?
Lucian will just point up to Creoden.
Let him slay, if this is what he wishes to do. If he can take on the whole Colossus, then there'll be more food for me and less injury.
But he's trying to destroy the Colossus, dude. Imagine what you could do with something of this much use.
There's no food in the Colossus.
Only power.
Will your exploding logs also not destroy the Colossus?
I can fix it. I can fix the backplate.
Can you fix Creoden?
Yeah, give me enough metal.
You're trying to sacrifice Creoden to keep the Colossus alive?
I mean, I'll fix him afterwards, but for now, we kind of need him to stop rampaging.
It's not my turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action. I'm sure that whole time we're sitting, my rage dropped. So
Okay. Ubo.
Ubo is going to. Ubo is not entirely sure of like what's happening, what everyone's intentions are, so he's going to use Totsies, which is basically the tech thoughts. Yeah, well,
Oh, okay.
text. It's the tech thoughts.
Yep.
Yep.
So he's going to use that, and I'm assuming I can see Creoden.
Yes.
Okay, so the first person I'm gonna use it on, since I don't know if I'll be able to see him like in the near future, is gonna be Creoden. I want to try and probe deeper into his thoughts. As actually, is it an extra action? So one action to cast an extra action to probe, I guess. So I only learn surface thoughts for now.
Oh yeah, you're not within 30. He's not within 30 feet of you.
Yep.
Not within 30. Okay.
Yep.
But what I can do is use this for Lucian then.
All right.
And I guess I want to know Lucian's surface thoughts.
No
I mean,
problem.
right now? When you surface thought?
Yeah. Is it just save the robot or I mean, I guess. Yeah, like immediate surface thoughts, because I can't really probe deeper without an extra action.
Yeah, right now it'd be a combination of save the thoughts and stop Creoden.
Alright. Oh, that's my turn for now. So.
Okay. Then they don't have a turn, so Creoden. You see Lucian stick something on a couple of sticks of dynamite, light another one, and throw it all up to you.
Okay. So it goes off on his turn, roughly?
Yes.
Because I've used dynamite before, so I roughly know the timer on it.
Yep.
Can I catch it and throw it back?
That would be a feat of acrobatics, my friend. So would smashing the door and moving in seem like a better idea?
Would it be easier to just bat it away with my pole smasher?
Baseball.
Like a stand, but just like away from me.
It's pretty small, but yeah, you can give it a try.
You can always action search.
Never mind. I'm gonna try to catch it. Acrobatics. Let's go.
Okay, you do not catch it.
Action search.
Alright. Was that like an attack to like try to catch it?
We can call it your item interaction. How's that?
Okay. Then I guess what is it? Is he just like overthrow it so that it arcs and comes back to me or whatever when it blows up, or
That's up to him.
What up?
Because I'm just outside, so it's gonna like start falling, right? So
yeah.
I was just wondering how he threw it.
You'd be throwing it up, trying to hit you where you currently are. So it would be, I guess, higher than you, and then it would fall.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just try to quickly get inside this hatch. Same method as before.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So 22. There you go. So the second attack, you managed to push right through the door. You will have to shrink to get inside, though.
Is it a bonus action to de-shrink? I'm not familiar with it. I've never actually tried to. I just let it end.
I don't know. Let's look up enlarge reduce. I assume just dropping concentration on the spell would do it.
Yeah, but this was in concentration because I asked you on. I mean, is it just like I hit the shield again as a bonus action?
Yeah, we'll call it a bonus action. That's fine.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll try to fit through. It's a squeeze, I think. But
yeah, it just takes double movement to get through.
Yeah,
it's just impossible when you're 20 feet tall. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go sliding into there. Okay. So in the room, you see 2 of the cultists. You also, looking up, you see more of those balls in the left-hand corner above, and you see a ladder moving up.
Are all the lights out in this section too? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I assumed you had dark vision. I never remember.
I don't, but I mean, there's an open hatch, so maybe there's enough light.
Yeah, so you'll see, the light from the outside. That's fine.
I'm just gonna land to the thud, and I'm just going to growl at these guys, and that's it.
Okay. Karendir.
Right. Just give me a second. I'm looking for something real quick. Okay.
So is somebody making another new character after this session?
I would assume.
Highly probable.
Yep.
Okay.
Very,
very
likely.
I think like we had such a long run without character death that now that we open the hatch, it's just fluting new characters.
Yeah.
It's good. We have so many inspiration for new characters too. So realistically, is there something I could attach the hunting trap to around me?
That you would feel comfortable with climbing, you mean?
No, like if I have a hunting trap, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be stuck to something metal, like very fixed or something. Is there something like that around the room right now?
I mean, yeah, there's
feel
consoles
confident?
and stuff, yeah.
All right. What kind of check would I have to do to try and snap the hunting trap on Lucian's leg and stick him to the wall with the trap?
An attack roll and then athletics acrobatics?
That's fine to me. So yeah, basically I'm taking out the hunting trap, I'm sticking somewhere, and then I just want to ram it into Lucian's leg. So an attack roll, I guess. Would that be an improvised weapon? I don't know how to...
I mean, yeah, probably.
So I'm not proficient with those. So just my strength for dex.
Yep.
Let's go for
You'd
dex.
probably have advantage because I don't think Lucian would see it coming.
No.
Cool. So dex check. Pure. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Damn it! Fuck it. I'm gonna action surge. Wait, no, I have 2 attacks. Can I use both attacks to try and bite him with the hunting traps?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll use my second attack to try and again.
Yes, it's...
Damn it! Yeah, okay, I'll action search for this. It's worth a shot. And then another another attempt at biting him.
That's a fail.
And another one. Nope.
That's a fail.
All right.
What are you trying to do to Lucian?
I'm trying to stick the hunting trap on his leg.
My boy Karendir. I got an ally.
I'm not trying to be that guy, but couldn't you have just shot him and banished him?
I thought about it, but I thought the hunting trap was more efficient. I guess I was mistaken.
What I was hoping was that you were going to shoot the dynamite and banish it.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
But okay, so Lucian,
I'm such a bad Arcane archer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was just thinking that I could have used my movement to get closer to Creodin, so I could have actually like read his thoughts on last turn as well, and I just stood there still and read Lucian's instead.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action real quick. What is that? Face step to jump into the room where Creodin was, where the dynamite was, and then use my movement to follow Creodin into the next room.
Okay, so then both of you can give me dexterity checks on Lucian's turn as the dynamite explodes.
Is it outside the leg though?
It is, yep.
Okay.
But some of the explosion is going to come in through the hole. You can't close the door.
Yep.
Yeah, I can pretend I did.
And
You broke it off, man.
so you can give me dexterity saves or acrobatics if you prefer.
I do for athletics.
And you can roll damage,
Nice.
Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
So close.
And you guys will both take math. I don't like math.
Oh God.
Is
a
it
good-
18d6?
It's a good roll.
Yep, it's 66 for each dynamite. I threw 3.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
I saw you come into a giant fucking shark. I'm not thinking half measures here.
That's fair.
I
So
kind of
you
wanted to
each
see
take-
his intentions, but I mean,
You each take
I
22
guess-
points of damage as the explosion filters through.
22?
And
Alright,
it,
this is fire damage.
yes, and both of those guys. Oh, it's fire damage. So, Karen,
Fire
it
damage.
heals you
Fuck
instead.
yeah.
Matter of fact, well, I was gonna say you could make an athletics check to jump in the way, but you kind of failed your acrobatics pretty badly. So,
That's fine. I just needed one.
okay, and those guys are burned and melted. Lucian, what would you like to do, buddy?
Right, so how big is this hatch they went through?
About 6 feet, same size.
How high up?
Wait,
Oh,
aren't I like
30
50 feet up?
yeah, 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 30
No,
feet.
I'm sorry, 50 feet, because you're
Yeah, 'cause
still down in
I
the.
was,
Yeah,
Oh,
I was in a room
then-
above them before that.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So 50. feet.
Then Karen couldn't have gone up there.
Yeah, so I'm 2 rooms
Yeah.
up, not one.
He face
Did I-
stepped and then used his movement.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's ballsy. He ran
Alright.
into the fucking
Yeah,
explosion.
but I'm immune to fire. I
Well-
did not know that.
I didn't remember it either.
I had forgotten about it, but you know.
Well, the haste
Check
doubles
out.
my movement, so that's something at least. Now, could I use my movement to go 60 foot up? Use, like, let's say, an attack action and then just drop back down? Like, just stop moving?
Yeah, you can break up your movement. What do I care?
Alright, so. Okay, so yeah, Lucian will go 60 foot up. He will take a shot at Creodin, if he can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see him through the hatch? Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, that's not kidding.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, bonus action reload, and I'm gonna shoot again. 19 hits.
That one hits.
Alright, I am going to use my Visions and Deadly Premonition to crit on that.
Okay.
So, an extra 46.
Alright, so I'll just have the first 2. So 4 plus 5, 9.
What was that? Yep. And then, yep, Lucian will just drop.
Okay.
And that'll be it for my turn.
No great.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. It's time to pick sides.
Are you evil or neutral?
Shit. The dark side has cake, man. We're fucked. Nuclear works on food.
we got cookies.
Shit.
I've got too many flaws and bonds for this.
It's paralyzed.
Choice paralysis is a real thing.
Yeah, shit. He's gonna turn to the turtle and say,
If you are a shaman and you can see into the future, who will be of greater use?
I am afraid. Oops. Oops.
Just afraid. I'm just afraid.
I am afraid my visions do not work quite like that. I'm afraid, hold me, yes.
Then I will deal with this later.
and Nugri will attempt to blunt strike Lucian and disable his functions with the power
as
of the Devourer.
I'm falling down. Will he be in range?
I can jump 20 feet high. Is that
That's
out?
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
All
So 23 hits, I'm assuming.
Yep, 23 hits.
Okay. So Nugri jumps up and lands on your back and punches you in the throat.
Yep, I'm stunned.
Okay.
Free falling and stunned, huh?
Sounds so familiar.
Can I attempt to grab him and
these
just,
guys are dead
like,
too.
land with him?
Land where? You're like
Back in the same
like
room, I
50
said.
feet in the air. You're like
That's
50
fine,
feet from the ground. Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't care. Absolutely. So, yeah, you don't even have to make an athletics check, so you're going to take 5d6 for 15. So, yeah, you tuck and roll as you land. Are you attempting to be on top of him, or grappling him, or preventing him from flying in any way before the end of your turn?
Preventing him from dying.
Okay. Then Ubo the Confused. It's your turn.
Ubo the confused. I mean, I just joined the party. How far are Karendir and Creodin right now?
And you might be the only one left. Karendir and Creodin are 50 feet above you in the thigh.
Okay. Do I have my boots active at the moment?
If you want to, yeah. It's just an item interaction, so.
It's just an item interaction? Okay. Yeah, I would like to activate them. And I would like to move, can I just move 30 feet directly into their, like, towards them?
Yeah, you can climb up the outside. Absolutely.
Okay. And would I be able to see them?
No, but you can see the hatch. Well,
Okay.
what used to be the hatch that is now hull smashed.
How thick is the metal plating that's in between me and them?
Pretty goddamn thick.
I'm assuming it's well over 2 inches.
Yeah, the kneecap has the lowest amount of hit points on this thing, and it has 500. Well, 360 now, but 500.
Alright, so what I would like to do is I would like to use the dash action. And try and catch up to them. I'll go into the hatch and hopefully get them in sight.
Okay, yeah, you can get in there if you dash.
Okay. Alright, so now that I can see Creodin and Karendir, I'm gonna... Do I need to use an action to change the creature?
If you're trying to read someone else's mind as an action, you just have to shift. It's not an action.
But as an action, he can shift either his attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper in the same creature's thoughts.
So, so I have to use an action. So I'll take the dash action only to catch up to them, and that will be it for this turn.
Okay.
Are these bad guys still alive? I can't see them anymore.
No, they are not. The explosion pretty much took care of everything. So you have no enemies at the moment other than yourselves. Creodin.
I'll turn to Karendir. I guess Karendir doesn't look like he's about to attack me, does he?
No.
No. I look distressed though.
What is Lucian thinking?
He thinks the Colossus is more valuable than your life.
Sick burn. Sick burn.
He values the Colossus over all of our lives. He killed the leader of this realm.
I understand. What should we do? Are we buying time or are we ending this?
I guess, did I know Nugri grabbed him or not?
You can give
He
me
shot-
a perception check.
I guess we're not shouting at each other either.
You would not have seen it because you were inside ducking from the explosion, but you would have heard Nugri's voice. It's pretty unmistakable.
Satan's.
I guess I'm gonna jump up to the hatch and look through and just look for Lucian.
You do not see him, but when you look down, you see Nugri and Lucian on the ground.
Nugri grabbed Lucian. We could take this opportunity to destroy the robot.
Do you need my help? I can buy you time.
I am pretty effed up right now, so you could probably make that call.
Can you do lightning damage?
I can. Wait, oh yeah, you got pretty burned, right?
Yeah, and Lucian did a lot of damage to me last turn.
Alright. I can help you, if needed.
I'd appreciate it. We need to destroy this robot. I fear it'll have no better master if Lucian gets hold of it.
Should we deal with Lucian first? We don't have time for this. We're in the middle of combat. Sorry.
You are.
I shouldn't be just chatting it up.
Nugri has Lucian. I trust him. I don't trust Lucian. But
Let's
I think Nugri can handle the whelp.
Let's go.
Okay, so Karendir, it's your turn.
I'm going to move up to Creodon, and I'm going to shock and grasp him in an attempt to heal him. So I'm going to spend a first level spell slot.
Okay, and it will heal for an extra D8.
Oh man. Even when I'm rolling damage, it's always under the average.
So he'll heal you for 9 points of damage.
It's something.
Oh, come on, Karendir, work with me. Use an insight check.
Sure. What, do I have something that I should be doing that I forgot about?
You do, yeah. I'm gonna help you out though. Never mind. No, I'm not.
Fuck.
Okay.
Wait, I have the whip, don't I?
Didn't you give it over to Lucian so you could work on it last session?
I did give the fucking whip to you, but I have the power cell. Is that a thing? What do I have? I know I should.
Didn't you also hand over the power cell because you wanted to see if you could find a way to power it?
I did give you the power cell and the lightning whip, so I guess.
And you got something else.
And you're literally not using the magical bow I gave you, so.
I know, because I didn't inspect it. I was thinking about it. I was like, damn it, we had like hours. I should have looked at it during those time, but I don't want to retcon it because I didn't. Sorry.
Okay.
Some random like Osmanian soldier is gonna come across it. What the fuck?
Accidentally let it out, and then you've got. This is just a fuck show. Lucian.
Yeah, no, I didn't use the bow.
Well, I'm stunned, so.
You're stunned. Okay.
See you next
Nugri.
turn.
Hiya. Tell me, how are you to provide more use to us than those?
Well, I guess by now I'm actually stunned.
I think you can still talk when you're stunned. You just can't move your body, can't you?
Oh yeah, could be. Yeah, could be.
No dance.
You can't do shit, but you can talk. You talk.
Lucian just turned to him. Do you think anyone else here can control that robot? You think anyone else here can turn whatever goddamn whelp you find on the goddamn streets of this island, turn me into a goddamn robot killing machine? Why the hell are we still attached to Osmo? Why the hell are we still attached to this island? We're better. Gods can stop us, dude.
What can you specifically provide us that a large beast that I cannot slay on my own would not provide me in service?
What can I provide? You're strong, Nugri. You're very strong, actually. Everyone here is strong. But I might not be as strong as you. I'm an amplificator. Tell me whatever the hell you want. Tell me who or what you want, and I'll make it. And no one will be able to goddamn stop you.
So you offer me power. Power for my own use.
I grant you power. I grant your people power. I grant everyone you want power. Your people were slaves, right? By weaker people? What if instead of you could now be the slave master?
What would you have me do with this metal Hulk?
Simply stop Ryoden and apparently now Karendir. And we can do whatever the hell we want to these islands.
I will stop them from destroying your Colossus. And then after they will be settled. By fang or by word.
And then Nugri will use run his 40 dash and then use his key to try and catch up to the rest of the group.
Okay, so what's your total move?
120 around.
So 20, 40, 70. Yeah, you can get to them.
Yeah. Holy crap. I just looked down and he's on the ground and then he's to us.
That's fast.
Okay. So Ubo's turn.
He thought he knew about chaos. He was not
Okay.
ready.
I'm finally gonna use my action. Actually, I don't know if I want to read Nugri's thoughts now, since that he's like rushed into the room like super quick with Theoden's.
I mean, basically a teleport at this point.
Yeah.
That is how monks
Yeah.
work, yes.
Yep, monks. Best.
He doesn't
I
give a shit
think
about
I'll
physics.
I'll stick to the natural plan, and I'll use my action to read Creoden's surface thoughts.
Well, surface thoughts are free. Digging deeper is an action.
Yep.
Well, it's
no,
an action
but-
to switch.
Yeah, I need an action to switch.
Oh, is it?
and-
Okay. Then I can't read.
Yep. I thought the same thing, so that's fine.
Yeah.
It's an action to switch or dig deeper.
Okay.
Alright. So I'll use an action to switch to Creoden so that I can read his surface thoughts.
Okay. Creoden.
Probably a lot of smash. I don't know. He's really focused on destroying the robot. So far that he's not actively thinking about killing Lucian, as so much destroying what he aspires to. So he wants to destroy the robot.
Okay.
Basically it.
I really didn't mean this session, guys. I really didn't.
It's too late to apologize.
Okay, so Creoden, it's your turn.
Alright,
Nugri
well,
comes
Nugri-
busting through the room.
Last I saw, Nugri was helping us. So, do I see any hostility to his approach?
Hostile hostility.
Nugri, is there hostility in your approach?
More than being covered in blood and oil and saliva dripping from his fangs as is usual. Not particularly hostile towards anyone directed.
He looks hostile, but not directed at you. How's that?
Okay.
Looks like Nugri.
It looks like Nugri.
Thank you, you nailed it. He looks like Nugri.
I've probably got somebody's intestines hanging off my shoulder. So
I was looking for those. Damn it.
Alright, well, I'm going to start off with a bonus action. Because I'm slowly recuperating.
Nugri, I'm glad to see you've joined us. We must stop this thing. If we don't stop them, there won't be any flesh left for you to feast on.
And I'm just going to turn upward and just see if I see a way to continue. And if not,
yeah.
I'll make one.
This right here is a ladder leading up to a causeway.
Okay, I'll climb it.
Okay, it's about 20 feet up, so you can make it up there no problem. You come into another room that is filled with crates. Looks to be unfinished.
So there's no one in here?
No.
Are the crates labeled or anything?
In a language you don't understand, yes.
Do I have any idea what the language is, like based on script?
It looks very regimented and symboled. Yeah, it doesn't look like letters.
Alright, I'm just gonna go up to the last of my movement. And I'm just gonna aim at the top of this crate, so not to like really smash what's inside, or try to avoid it as best I can, and just like smash it with Hole Smasher. The top of the crate.
Okay. So yeah, you smash the crate open, no problem. They're just crates. They're not anything particularly amazing. It seems to have springs and gears and wires in it.
Just like weird mechanical mumbo jumbo I don't care about.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So is this the next way up?
Yes, you see 2.
Okay. Well, I am done with my turn.
Okay. Karendir.
So he went up the ladder. Lucian is on the ground. Or no, you got up, right?
Yep, I'm just standing.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi. I'll just look at Lucian and say, this is out of your hands now. You have to let us go. You have to let us do this. We won't let you interfere. And I'm gonna go up the ladder behind Creoden. So 15, and then what is this? Oh,
Healthy eater.
nice. So 15 movement to get to the ladder, and then a 15 movement of up the ladder, I guess.
Okay. So, where is Karendir?
Karendir's here.
Oh, okay. You blend in
Sorry.
perfectly with how zoomed out I am. Okay.
Sorry.
So you enter a room. Creoden's smashing up a crate, looking inside.
Is there something around?
Just crates. There's no enemies.
Okay. I'm going to ready in action, and while keeping an eye behind me, either if someone comes in, like there are other ladders that can come in from different places, I guess. So if someone comes from there, an enemy, I'm gonna shoot at it, and if Lucian tries anything funny or anything that I find funny, I'm gonna shoot at him too.
Lucian's still down on the ground, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but if he aims his gun, or if he seems to attempt something offensive against us, I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay, fair. Lucian, they are, at this point, the opening is 90 feet above you.
Wait, wasn't it 50 before?
Well, it's 50 from the room
Yeah.
that you were at.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to use his haste action to dash,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and he'll try to go there. And do I see anyone on top of the stairs?
They're ladders, not stairs, so no, you don't see
Oh,
anybody
okay.
looking over.
All right. Well, is the top like? Is it a hatch that's closed or?
No, it's open.
Okay.
I mean, there's no hatch, is what I should say. It's just an open port.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Well. Lucian's gonna hold his action for now.
Okay. Nugri.
Nugri's gonna chase after the rest of the group and go up.
Okay. So, Karendir, you see Nugri come flying up the ladder.
Sure.
And Nugri will command.
This monstrosity now belongs to me. We will not destroy it, only slay the pilots. Hayer is now my slave and will be no more threat.
Oh, fucking hell.
A new challenger. Nugri enters the fray.
This reminds me of Gustavo's one shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's what happens when you have characters with like conflicting alignments and goals and ideals.
And very selfish.
And very selfish, yeah. On the one shot, it's like we had like a bunch of like good characters and one evil character that wanted power, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's like we have characters that want to basically destroy the robot and characters that want to keep the robot. So,
Oh well, this is gonna be fun.
Nothing like a good old implosion.
Oh yeah, good old party implosion.
Hey, Nugri's been pretty neutral so far.
Okay, so is that your
Basically,
turn?
just- No, I'm gonna see if they say anything. I'll hold my action until they do something.
Okay, that's
guess.
fine. So, Ubo.
Now, just out of curiosity, on these visions that I had of the group, is there by any chance, I'm not asking anyone specific, but is there by any chance less members than we have at the moment? Because that's what it feels like at the moment.
No, but that's the beauty of chaos. It's unpredictable.
All right. Well, Ubo would have used his movement to keep up with Priodin.
Okay.
Because he doesn't feel like he got enough information. So he's going to do that and use his action to attempt and probe deeper.
Oh yeah.
So you can do... Oh yeah, I'm probing. I'm probing you.
Going real deep.
So you can do that DC 14 wisdom.
Alright. Nope.
Hey!
So what
Alright.
happens?
So basically, I can actually like go deeper into your thoughts, and I can get insight into your reasoning. I can know your emotional state. I can know about anything large that is like in your mind, like things that you worry about, things that you love, or things that you hate. So this little section over here. Hang on, where is it? Here you go.
Does it bring up things that aren't relevant right now, or only things that are relevant right now? It isn't like he learns my entire like history, right? Just like
I mean,
would think
I
that
was-
it would
I
be.
have a feeling right now that's tied to something in my past. He knows about it, right?
Yeah, that's
But
what I
otherwise
would
it'd be-
assume. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's time for
Yeah.
you to post those stories you've been writing.
I mean, I guess, what do you want to know first? I guess.
You can just go down the list. So start by reasoning of actions at the moment, then emotional state, then large things that he worries over, loves, or hates, and I guess anything that you think would be appropriate that would also be in his mind in connection to those.
All right. Well, first, his reasoning's kind of partially tied to his emotional state, which is, still rage because I've made an attack every turn. So, so there's just a lot of rage, directed at, this robot because one, it is, actually the lesser reason is because it's an enemy, but that's still part of it in its mind is that this is my enemy. But more importantly, this is Lucian's dreams, and he wants to crush it. This is more important than actually killing Lucian.
So
All
let's
right.
let's reel Hole Smasher and Dream Crusher.
And he just views it as a threat not only to himself, but to his future here on Intel, which he has finally discovered that he kind of like is at home relatively on Intel, much more than he was anywhere in the past, and this is a threat to that.
Okay.
So that's a reasoning, emotional state, and something that loots enlarges his mind. Yeah, I mean that's basically what it is. But yeah.
Okay. Now, just out of curiosity, the whole like rage and stuff. I guess I don't know if Uwe would be able to tell this from just reading your thoughts, but does it feel like an animalistic primal type rage thing where you're not entirely in control, or is it more like does it feel like Creoden's in control of his thoughts, or is he like overcome with rage at this point?
I'd say he's still in control of his thoughts because he's very determined to destroy this thing, and he's using that rage to that end.
Okay, well, that's my turn for now.
This is exciting.
Yep.
Okay, Creoden.
It can still go both ways.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn to Nugri after his weird proclamation.
Yes, weird proclamation. Nailed it.
I'm going to put Hole Smasher away and pull out the Flame Tongue Greatsword and light it. My bonus action. And I'll say,
I am nobody's slave, Nugri. You owe me a life debt. You should grovel at my feet if you dare oppose me. For you face Creoden the Clanless.
and then I'll charge him.
All right.
You're charging Nugri?
In response, I'm going to post my conversation with Nathan. Who are my enemies? Anyone who opposes me.
What? Name drop.
Yep.
I guess I was readying an action.
Yeah, I was also
Something
reading
was
mine too,
was gonna go up. I don't know if that's the proper trigger.
Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, you can choose to resolve yours first, and then Nugri's, and then Creoden's.
Okay, I'm going to. Shite. I don't have no movement, so I'm going to do that fucking melee. Fuck me.
Leaving the heart of the cards.
I'm going to shout, "You are not in control. Lucian is controlling you right now," and I am going to, shoot an arrow at him. I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot 2 arrows at Nugri.
Also, yes, he did say that Creoden, Lucian was his slave, not Creoden.
Well, he said all of us were his slaves. Or he says this belongs to him. Lucian is our slave. And so.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucian is his slave. The machine belongs to him. So now you're destroying his property. But that hits. Karendir.
So that's a banishing shot. Where is this? Here you go. So charisma save, please. Damn it!
Dang, and I've got
So
8
charismatic, holy shit.
Oh well. And I'm gonna do a second attack. 16
That
hit.
misses.
Alright. So you still get the 7 damage from the first one. Stand down, Nugri. This is not your fight.
Well, I guess I move into range and Nugri does his thing.
Yep.
Nugri wasn't looking to fight you guys until Karendir attacked him.
Mhm.
So he's going to bonus action rage.
I'm
And
going to die. So fucking hard.
Are we gonna have more than one character reroll?
let's see.
Wait. I guess as a bonus action I would have mental. No, that's fine. It was delayed my action. Never mind.
Okay, and then since Creoden is charging at me, I guess my first strike would be a powered strike to stun him.
On who? Me?
Oh my god.
Creoden.
Oh.
I rolled so bad.
And then I guess
Did you have your rage damage in there?
I did not, so
Thanks,
Sure.
Lucian.
No problem, buddy.
Thanks for reminding him.
No problem, pal.
And then I use my bonus action, so I use my second attack to gore at Karen Deer.
21 hits.
Right.
So that's 11.
Yep. And then I'll move here using Karen Deer as a block between me and Kraden.
I have a question, Nathan.
Yes. Just
This
one?
is his whole held action on my turn.
Mhm.
I was wondering if I got to hit him like simultaneously, because I
Yeah,
think my
that's
reach
fine.
is slightly longer than his.
Yeah, that's
since I
fine.
have a weapon. Okay.
Swing at me, bro. Alright, that hits. So Nugri will take.
I'm trying
he heal
to
from the
shoot
fire?
him off the.
Push him down the ladder.
Right,
Okay.
yeah. So, wait. First, how much damage do I take? Half the slashing, and I get healed by the fire.
That's a
So-
Damage.
So you take 0. That's what just happened.
And
Oh,
then
well, there is a pushing attack.
yeah,
Yeah.
pushing attack and the career damage.
And then, so 3?
So
Yep.
that's all halved. Yeah.
Okay, and then the strength saving throw.
Wait, actually, 3 or 2, because it. Do you add all of it and then half it, or?
I don't know. Is it?
You would add all of it and half it, so it would be
Yeah, so
6,
it'd be
19.
19.
So 9, and then you'd heal 7, so you'd
So
take
2.
2.
2 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I get my second attack or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you make your? Okay, you made your strength saving though. Okay. Although I don't even need to be here, so you guys keep going.
I guess at this point, do I see Lucian in the other room?
I mean, I'm on the ladder, so
Oh, okay. So I still can't see him at the top.
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, I'll just hit him again.
Pull out Hole Smasher.
I'll just bite him
Okay.
because I can't really change weapons. I already changed weapons.
That hits.
Yeah, that happened.
Damn.
I guess I'll do the same thing.
Okay. So
Thanks.
30, take 15. And then pushing attack. Strength save.
Jesus Christ.
He's very strong.
Yeah.
Not strong enough to take down a whole Colossus by myself, but enough to survive a couple rounds against you. Alright, can I get my move in from the thing, since my turn was held, and then
Yeah.
after the attacks? Alright. Alright, now my next question. If I stun Kraden on his turn, on his next turn is he unstunned, or is it on the turn after that?
It'd be on his next turn. He'd be unstunned because it's at the end of your next turn.
Okay. Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah, that would make it Karendair's turn.
Yay. I don't know what to do.
They get a turn. Beautiful. Okay. Dash actions. They're doing stuff too, so they're gonna go right before you.
Sure. So, okay, so they're going before me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, sure.
But I think they're all just gonna dash.
Yeah.
So you guys hear some alarms blare,
Cool.
and they are going to dash.
Oh crap!
well,
Oh.
you wish that was the worst of it. So
And they
he
just
moves-
keep on coming.
He moves 50. And you hear... does anybody speak... Oh, Jesus Christ. What language is that?
Probably not.
No.
Albanian?
I think only Lucian has a chance.
What is it?
Kindness?
Yeah, it's Modron is what they speak.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh, I got common, sylvan, and goblin.
I didn't say you would know it. I said you're the only one who
Yep.
stands a chance.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's fair.
Okay, so zoom out. Anyway, 50. Zoom out. That's 45, 50. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what happened? I can't see shit.
What is his move?
What's the mic drop?
It's a monkey.
Creodin looks tiny close to this robot.
Oh, okay. Shit.
It's a monkey.
And he has a speed of 50. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Nay.
Is that a minigun on his shoulder?
Yes. And it hurts.
Alright.
He can teleport though. How badly does he want to be in the fray?
You don't?
Oh god. Oh god. Please.
You know, I just like Korean, but I also just like these monkey guys. Not that sure which one wins out.
Okay,
We're
so
trying to
Karen
fight
here.
each other. What's
your
with
turn?
these bad guys?
I know, right?
Karen.
How inappropriate of them to interrupt your
Karen.
combat in the middle of their giant Colossus.
No longer theirs. It's Nugri's now. It's Nugri's giant Colossus.
You're all gonna die. I mean, I hope you all realize that right now. And I don't know where to go with that. So, Karen dear.
He rolls. Fucking water.
So this is gonna last one session.
So, if you're attached to Ubo, we could say he had a twin brother.
I mean, maybe if we actually TPK, Squawk has a chance of making it back,
That's fair.
depending on what the party is.
Alright, you maybe.
Kander, you claim to be on the side of good, yet I have made no hostile attacks. Turn your anger to these enemies, and we will talk after as I wish.
Lucian is our enemy. He deceives you.
I am the Senate.
Nugri just points to all of the machine guys and the giant gorilla monkey thing. He's like, which one's the bigger problem?
Oh, don't worry. I'm focused on the right thing. I'm just saying. So what Karen will do is he's going to step up to here, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands. Actually, bonus action.
Mantle of Flame.
Mantle of Flame. Yep.
Yep.
And then Burning Hand. My question is, it's 15, so can I hit him?
Yeah, absolutely. You can hit that guy. You can basically hit all four of those.
Great.
So
that's what I'm doing.
Dexterity saving throws from the cultist. Wow. Oh, that's the cult leader. Okay, so cult leader, he takes half.
Whoa,
The
spoiler alert.
Cultist. Oh, he's not actually the leader. That's just what he's named because he's the
Yeah, I
first time you
figured.
guys ran into him. The leader's coming. Don't worry.
Yay.
But
And-
the leader's already here. It's Nugri, right?
They both failed. Yeah, in Nugri's mind. And then the giant monkey, Robo 8.
Kill the leader, and then full possession of the place comes to me, just like with the ship we sunk.
All
Sure.
right. So,
You know, I killed one of these monkeys before, but I was in much better condition when I did it.
I mean, there's only one on the whole Colossus.
Yeah, but
I was
he's
almost
here right
dead,
now.
though. It's the last one, so.
And you killed two last time.
Well, Nugri killed the second one.
Okay, fair.
I killed the cold leader.
Lucian,
All right. How tall is this?
20 feet up.
All right. I'm gonna go 5 feet, and then I'm gonna fly up about 20 feet to look up at what's happening. I want in on the fun.
Okay, so there you go. That's what you see.
I want in on
Choose
the
your
fun.
target wisely.
I want out of the fun. I want out of the fun. Okay.
And I gotta bring up Severin's character sheet as well. He's got a name.
Oh shit.
Oh, what?
Oh, named NPC.
I don't know if we've ever asked their name.
You didn't ask, but
Remember-
he's gonna tell you.
Okay.
Remember,
kind of
in
agreed it.
Prince
No,
of the
I'm worried about the monologuing.
Well,
Anything that monologues is powerful.
he was gonna monologue, but it's not an option now. So what's your course of action, Lucian?
I'm measuring.
Okay, cool.
Well, first, I'm just gonna throw a grenade right on that guy. Right on that guy.
Okay,
I mean, not a grenade, dynamite. Sorry.
gotcha. So next turn, that'll go off.
Yep. And then he will cut off the bottom to his chest so he can go down, and he will shoot a Creator while on the way down.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Creodin is stunned.
Oh.
So advantage.
Advantage, yeah. He doesn't take double damage because he's not paralyzed, but
Still missed.
Oh, man.
it reflects off his sharky hide.
Alright, well, bonus action, I'm just going to reload, and, how much speed have I used? I've used 25, and then another 20, so I still have another 15. Alright, I'm gonna step away from the ladder.
Okay.
And that's it.
Nugri.
Alright, use a key point to disengage,
Okay.
and then move over here. And,
Coward.
throw a javelin against the monkey.
That'll hit. Yeah. Is that it?
I think that's my bonus action and my action. I'll get a second javelin. That's right.
That'll hit too. Wham.
Damn.
Ubo.
Okay.
Poor bastard Ubo.
I got some bad news, guys.
Are you running? You motherfucker.
Run away!
He's a
I'm
turtle.
gonna
he
use
can't run.
drain power, which is slow, and I can target up to 6 creatures. I'll target these 3 guys that are in front of me that can get attack opportunity on me.
Okay.
I'll target Creodin. I'll target Karendir, and I'll target the lightning dude that's beside Karendir.
Okay.
So y'all,
So
all of those have to do wisdom saving throws.
okay. So one of the cultists made it, and
Boom.
then cult leader.
Creodin is getting his
Maybe
ass
as well.
kicked all over.
Okay. So these 2 are slowed, and that's it. Okay.
All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my movement to go back here and go down the ladder.
Okay. So an attack of opportunity. A 10.
10 misses.
Okay. So
Hey,
you go
I have
down
a
the ladder.
question. I
Yep.
figure I already know the answer. But Ubo is not a cleric or anything like that, right?
He is not.
No, it's not.
So I am effective at it.
You are.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's gonna be Yubu's turn. That's it.
Okay.
Piece of shit. As he goes through the ladder.
I would not worry too much about that.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Yeah. No, that's it.
Oh, hey!
Oh.
So behind
shit.
Lucian appears a very large android.
I just saw a very big figure pass by.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what I
it
was like. I don't know what just went by, but it's something
How you
big.
doing?
Well, I'm glad I'm in this
Yeah.
one.
How you doing?
Can I go back up the stairs?
And he says, "Intruders." Lucian.
What the fuck?
Oh God.
Oh, sweet.
Well, yeah, I'm done after the first one.
Okay.
I'll make the second one a 17 important. Oh,
That's
or
not bad.
or the first one, I guess, a 17 with important, because there's no sense in making the second one a 17.
So 17 doesn't hit?
Was
Lucian?
it? I don't know.
Since it's the same action, do I drop my haste immediately?
I mean, it's the same action, so no.
Okay, then 17 does not hit me.
Okay, but the 34 will still drop you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And he looks to Ubo and says, "Leave, turtle."
Okay, that's high.
Leave, please.
Can I do anything about that? Oh, wait. Okay. I mean, I can do the save if you want. But I heal from lightning damage.
That's fine. He's not aware of that, so...
Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna do the save, but it doesn't matter, I'm full.
Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Or a deception, if you prefer.
Let me see if deception is highest. Higher. No, it's the same thing. Let's go performance.
Okay.
Rip.
So you are unable to act as if it hurted you. As if it hurt you. Wait, retarded there.
Alright.
I
was very scared for a second, and then I remembered I healed from it.
Minigun on Creodon.
Yep.
Which he will roll with advantage for fun's sake. So 28 points of damage.
Yep.
And what did they get? From slow. What do they get from slow?
They can only take a action or bonus action.
Okay.
Hang on, I can link it again. But that's like the main thing. They can't take reactions. They can take only one action or a bonus action.
Okay.
Disadvantage on dex saving throws, -2 to AC.
So,
and if they attempt to cast a spell, there's a chance of failing.
So on Creodon 2 times. So 21 and 16.
Yep. Got -2 AC. So.
Okay, and 21 or 20 and 18.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe down. Hold on. 4, 6.
Oh, I forgot the monkey still gets fist attacks, so it's going to attack him.
All right, I'm still up.
Okay. And then Karen Deer.
Yes.
Punch.
Oh!
Yep, that's...
Damn!
Are you sure he's not doing fire damage for him?
900% sure.
Okay.
And then a whip.
8. Yeah, no, wait, he's not gonna need the whip, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, then Creodon.
8.
No, he needs the whip.
25. 29. Yeah, so he's doing me 29 for 2 fists. And then if he insists on doing the whip on me...
If you're down, he's not. He will whip Creodon.
Okay. Yeah, otherwise it was an instant kill. So, yeah.
Okay, so Creodon...
Well, actually, I don't take any damage from the whip. So
because half and then 7 heal.
Then I heal the lightning.
Can you give me a... I'll actually make you immune to the con saving throw as well, because it is lightning based.
Just as a mention, he takes 1 fire damage because I'm on Mantle of Flame.
Suck it. Bitch.
Suck it!
So you're down, so they're gonna go to Creodon instead.
Okay, well... yeah, I mean, I'm down in the first
Okay.
hit.
And the monkey on Nugri.
The second one hits.
I need you to tank one more turn. Right here.
Me? No, sorry, I'm already down, man. It's not that I don't want to. I'm just,
I may have been able to pull it off if I got my next turn, but
Creodon, death saving throw. Don't know that it really matters at this point. Carandir?
Nothing really matters. I'm usually really good at those.
Oh god.
Or terribly bad.
Wait, is there anyone still upstairs?
Sure, Nugri.
yeah, Nugri's fine.
Lucian, death saving throw.
Got this.
Hey!
So,
If it's not a natural 1, I consider it a win.
So, something that you notice, just for flavor's sake, Ubo, is that
he coughs up blood, and his leg begins to spread. It starts spreading up his stomach and pelvis area.
Okay.
Like melts over him. Nugri.
Rip leg.
All right. What are these?
That is the walkway down. It's a ladder.
All right. Does anything look like it leads outside?
Not from here, no.
All right. I'll use a. Oh, that knocked me out of a hits. Yeah. Use a key point to disengage.
Good call. Good start.
Run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go down to the next level.
It's 20 feet down, but I will let you just take the falling damage because you can negate it, so it doesn't eat your movement.
All right. And then there's this guy. Does there look like there's any way out?
There is a porthole. There's a door over there.
All right. I'd like to. Shit. I'm gonna go here and try to stealth. That's my action.
So these are connected through windows.
Oh, so I can't hide behind the.
No, you can. You see where it breaks in the light?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can hide in that spot. That's fine.
All right. So I'm done with this Colossus. So hopefully.
Okay.
But it's yours.
Yeah, you're gonna let it sit.
It's mine if I can kill the thing, but I had Karendir and Kraden attack me before, so now I can't beat the owner.
Ubo.
I'll teach you, I guess.
Teach me to talk?
Fun fact.
How dare you?
There was multiple ways to defeat this guy, only one of which was the dumb way of fighting him head on, let alone with all of his minions.
Are you implying we didn't plan it properly?
You mean we did this dungeon the wrong way?
There are many right ways, though. That's the idea, is what I gave you, is that there's many right ways.
Are you trying to say that
You got the knife from our party.
it was not the way?
Honestly, if you guys weren't fighting each other, you'd have been fine.
Would we though?
The giant monkey was going to be by himself. The 4 cultists and the leader were together, which you could destroy easily. And the last guy, you didn't even have to fight.
But how could have we known?
How could we have known that killing each other was not going to solve the dungeon?
Life is chaos, bro. Life is chaos. So, Ubo, how is your sense of self-preservation?
Yeah, that's what I'm debating. I think Ubo still has plans for what to do with his life, and he doesn't have pretty much any attachments to the party.
The door is over here.
So, there's a door over there.
Yeah, and it's not a door. It's an opening because Creodin smashed it in.
Okay, so I'm gonna run that way, and I'm going to activate my boots, or I mean it's free item interaction. So if they're active, I'll still have them active. Otherwise, just yeah. And I'm gonna climb down.
Okay, dash action, I assume.
Dash action, yes.
Okay.
For those piecing.
So nobody is left up top.
Oh God, what have we done?
So the monkey comes down here, and we'll make a perception check.
Come on, be stupid. Come on, be dumb. Yeah.
And Nugri, you managed to blend well with one of the paneling behind you, and he doesn't seem to see you. So Severin will gather up Lucian and bring him upstairs.
Oh, he's nice. He's helping me out, right?
He's more interested in what's happening to your body right now.
So he's helping me, yeah?
Yeah, huh? Sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Hey.
he's helping, all right.
Let me have some happy thoughts. Come on.
And that'll pretty much be their turn. So I guess the only question is whether or not Nugri gets away. Karendir?
Lucian?
I got this.
I'll be right back, guys. My mom's called me like 4 times, so this thing must be up. Nugri will just disengage and then try and jump out the window and negate it with his slow fall.
Okay. He's 100 some odd feet in the air.
It won't. Maybe he won't die.
Okay. So... I don't know how many hit points Nugri has left.
He said he disengaged action though, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's from the falling damage.
Oh, okay.
He is literally just jumping out the door.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can check his sheet, right?
I think he has 3.
If he's raging, does he get half? No, that would be 3 anyway.
But it's still, it's 6 damage.
Well, maybe he can still make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, he could still make an acrobatics check. So, yeah, okay. So, we'll just roll through. Creodin.
Oh,
Karen
Damn
dear.
it. I'm on. I just need 1 more success to be up. Hey.
Okay.
Well,
so
But I'm not up. I'm just
you are
not
stabilized. Yep.
Stabilized.
Lucian.
Give me that shit. Yep.
Okay. So when your leg stops overtaking you, he brings his axe down on you and severs one of your limbs.
Rude.
So you fail a death saving throw.
All right.
We'll be ending shortly, Nugri, anyway. So, or Dakota. So you can try your best to get in contact with your mom.
Yeah, it's fine.
So give me an acrobatics check, Nugri, because you're going to negate 25, half from it being bludgeoning, which put it at 3, which is how many hit points you have.
Dang.
So you are unconscious. Ubo, would you like to rescue Nugri, who is unconscious in the battlefield, but still appears to be breathing?
Yeah, he's gonna go up. I mean, hang on. Does it look like there's any imminent threat close to Nugri?
Not really. As you can imagine, the ground is kind of clear around the Colossus, as they don't want to get stepped on.
All right, yeah, he's gonna go help Nugri. Can I get to him on this turn?
I mean, yeah, you see him fling himself from the top of the robot, land almost gracefully, but then hit a rock and fall unconscious.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go up to him and try and stabilize him, and I have a +5 on that. I have a +5 on that. All I had to do was roll 5 or more.
Is that Oz?
That is Oz. That is Oz. Yep.
Nugri, death saving throw. Okay. So the bad guys are pretty much done. Creodin, you want to see if you live? Lucian, it's already been determined you are becoming a cyborg. Well,
I'm good with that.
pretty much
Good
a
ending.
full metal man, actually. Because
stabilized.
Okay. So, Creodin and Karendir stabilized. I will decide if they are alive at a later date. But they're almost certainly not the same person because they will probably be augmented in part of the robot army.
Cool.
And in the end, we're all robots like we wanted to.
Lucian is certainly a robot, but not by Severin's hands, rather by his own version of a symbiote, which he got when Creodin chopped his leg off.
So I'm Venom?
Nugri is Venom. You're more... I don't know an
Blue
equivalent.
Beetle?
Who?
Blue Beetle. He had
You're
a
more like
weird alien robot suit.
a Borg.
Oh, okay. That works with me.
You're more like a Borg. And Ubo and Nugri, I will, as long as you can stabilize in the next 2 rounds, or 3 rounds, either you can save him by stabilizing him, or he can make his death saving throws, I will allow fair escape. So,
Yes, Nugri survives.
hunger is strong.
Hey, I
Hunger
took
is strong.
survivalist as a feat for a reason.
So, Nugri, give me a saving throw. Okay. Ubo, would you like to try to stabilize him?
Yep. There we
Hey.
go.
There we go.
Much better.
Okay, so Ubo and Nugri are going to escape. Yeah, so not quite a TPK, but do you guys want to keep playing Ubo and Nugri, or do you want to start over? Do we want to start a new campaign? I'm going to leave that in you guys' hands. Whatever you want to do, I'll make it work.
Whatever happens, Nugri's next goal is to make this trailer happen. So.
What's that trailer?
What's this trailer?
That's exciting.
For the Warhammer.
Lizardman image trailer. Oh shit.
So weaponize the lizards.
So we are going back to the wyverns then.
Well, Nugri is... I will say that Nugri is pretty confident that he could completely overthrow his village. He is definitely the strongest from his village at this point.
Oh, we're all voting.
So, you guys can either make new characters, and again, they can be in line with being heroes or not, because I just had a fucking blast. I don't know about you guys, but this past couple of months was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
Pretty good.
Or you can give me time, I can start to work on a new campaign. Either way, I'm good.
I'm fine either way. I think I'll leave it up to the others. I'm fine playing, like, continuing to play Ubo. I'm fine playing Squawk. I'm fine playing a new character. New campaign doesn't matter. For me, anything is fine. Whatever you guys feel more comfortable with.
I've only ever had 3 TPKs counting this one, and both other times we just started new campaigns, but that's also because we were like, it was like last boss type shit when they TPK'd. Okay, yeah. So it's like, do you bother just to make the last fight happen? But I've still got tons of story for Entol, so either way you guys want to do it, I'm good.
Yeah. Well,